There's this girl, right, on my Instagram. I don't speak to her, right? I've just seen this as I've just gone on Instagram to promote my stream. Hi, by the way. There's this girl who is a very good friend of some of my close friends, right? And she's a good looking bird. Good looking bird, right? I followed her for years because I met her years ago and we ended up following her. Anyway, this bird, a boyfriend is perhaps one of the most. It's not very spiritual of me, this, but in reality, a boyfriend is perhaps one of the most clapped men I've ever seen. But because he's a DJ, he's pulled a bird like that, and it's just nuts. It's crazy how your profession can literally pull you a woman. Like a woman who's, I'm talking a 2 out of 10 and an 8 out of 10. That's crazy. Anyway, just food for thought. I just literally saw that right before I began streaming. Let me just put this story up really quick, and then I'll be talking to you. How are you? You good? You good? Everything good? Everyone good? Anyone died in your life or anything like that? No? Good. That's what I like to hear. It's just that one fucking fella whose dad's just died 15 minutes ago. Watching. Rest in peace, if that applies to you. Fucking what am I? Honestly, when I don't stream for a while, I come on here and for the first half an hour, I chat some absolute shit. It's like, it really is. I say this all the time. You lose your rhythm with it. It is fucking nuts. Anyway, is that up now? Yeah, that's up. Right, sound. Hi. Let's see what chat's saying. Let's see what you're all saying, you beautiful fucking nerds. You fucking bunch of freaks. Where the fuck did that come from? Why did I just say that? That's awful. Awful. Is her name Charlotte? No, it's not Charlotte. No. I'm a DJ and still can't pull. Am I doing something wrong? Are you a successful DJ though, or are you just a fucking... Are you a successful DJ, or are you just a person who like calls himself a DJ because he's got decks? Because I know a few fellas like that who say they're a DJ, but like they're not actively making if you're making a full-time income being a DJ, that's when, in my opinion, you're a DJ. Do you know what I mean? Like right now, I won't call myself a crystal retailer because it's not making me a full-time income. Until it does, I'm a live streamer. That's my vice. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, how are you? Are you watching the coronation? I'm a fuck. Are you watching it? I don't fucking care. I won't lie to you. If I came across King Charles in the street, maybe I'd ask him for a picture if I could get close to him. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like King Charles. It feels weird even saying King Charles. That's fucking nuts. I had a queen, yeah, Queen Elizabeth. I don't have no king. Anyway, if I came across him in the street, perhaps I'd ask him for a picture, but I don't give a fuck about it. Do you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about the royal family. I'm almost convinced that he was up to... Listen, I ain't saying anything, right? Because we don't have free speech in this country. I don't want to get fucking arrested. But Jimmy Savile is on record saying quite a few times that he used to take girls, he didn't say women, he said girls, to meet at the time Prince Charles. So listen, take from that what you will. I ain't watching no coronation. You know what I mean? The only coronation I'm watching is Coronation Street. I've not watched that in about 10 years. But I'd rather watch that, to be honest with you. Brad's crystals have been laced with fentanyl, as my dreams have been mad. They're not laced with fentanyl, Toby. I just, I actually bless your crystals before I sent them to you as well. So I'll have a lot of good energy on them. No, they will do that. They will give you mad. I can't sleep with all this on because I fucking... I've told this story before. I think. Yeah, I have. I mean, listen, it was a dream, so you know, I've got some pretty mad ghost stories. This isn't really mad because it was in a dream, but I slept with all this shit on for the first time once, and I was having like a normal dream, and it felt like I was pulled out of the dream and pulled downstairs, and there was an old man, like a spirit of an old man, on the other couch, and it was like an astral projection. It felt fucking real, and he like pulled me down. He was sat on the couch opposite, and I was sat there like scared. And he went boo, and then he went, "Oh, I'm only messing with you." And then I woke up like that, and I fucking did not sleep with crystals on again. Now, again, if you want to say it's a dream, probably was a dream. Probably was just my mind being fucking so active because whatever. But yeah, it was weird. It was very weird. So, lie. It's not a lie. It's the truth. Whether it was real or not, I don't know. It was in my dream, so can't believe the utter dog shit that's falling out of this guy's mouth. Are you mad? A mod saying that to me? That's crazy, bro. There's no democracy here, mate. You're not having moderator anymore. You've got to address me like a fucking king, and then you can have moderator. You fucking silly cunt. Are you voting on Thursday, Brad? Yeah! I'm a fuck. Why would I waste my time, bro? Why would I waste my time? Do you know what I mean? My time's precious. I value my time. I ain't voting. If you're voting, though, fair play to you. Do you know what I mean? If you're voting, then fucking vote. Do it, enjoy it. But, not for me. Not for me. Never seen. Are you mad? Spent 30 quid for this mod 3 years ago, you cheeky cunt. Right, well. This is how it works in this stream, mate. They lose the mod if they get fucking disrespectful. It applies to Run Monkey, it's going to apply to you. Right? But I might give it you back later down the line if maybe you apologise to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm very sensitive. Very sensitive. King of the council houses. Thank you. I'm not king of the council houses because I'm not council scum. I think a lot of yous are council scum. Do you know what? On a serious note, I think I went a bit like. I think for a time, I genuinely started having a bit of a Tory mindset. Like, that was a joke what I just said there. You're not council scum if you live in a council house. All my family are council scum, like. So I don't so I don't believe people who live in council houses are council scum, but I think for a time I actually started believing that. You know, when I lived in Leeds for so long, and I just like got quite. I just started turning my nose up at, not turning my nose up at people, but like whenever I'd come onto Facebook and I'd see people from Ashton posting their fucking shit, I can't really explain it. I just thought, you fucking fluoride-filled council rats. You make me sick. That was my thought. That was my thought pattern. I'm not a good person sometimes, me boys. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not always a good person. Brad, mate, those armpits need shaving. Did he fuck, bro? I'm a fucking man. Yeah. I don't care. I've not got a bird right now. I get itchy when I shave them. Do you not? I get proper rashes. I trim them and that. Well, I've not in a while. Do offensive YouTuber drawings again on Patreon. I might do, mate. Maybe. Right, boys and girls, give me a wheel spin or a song request or something. Because I don't like talking to you for too long. Like I like it, but I spoke to you last night. I don't really want to talk to you tonight. I'd rather just spin the wheel and get money out of you. That's the honest truth. That is the honest truth of it. And I think that's why you probably still watch me, because I'm honest. I'm based. Do you know what I mean? I'm based with everything. I'm based even with the things that I know a lot of you don't like. Like all my Hocus pocus. Based in every area. That's the thing, and that's when you're really based. You know what I mean? It's all good being based. Like, it's all good being based, but the sort of based where you know people are going to agree with you. I'm the sort of based even when people don't agree with me. I posted a video the other day on Patreon criticising Andrew Tate. Do you know how many people on that Patreon probably fucking love Andrew Tate? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. He's cringe. I do also find him funny though. It's weird. 75 viewers, fucking hell, Brad needs to get Insta Live and try and get some people in here. Yeah, it's dead, innit? It's dead. Well, it's one of them, mate. Like, I do the same fucking thing all the time. I can't really expect anything different, to be honest. But wheel spins are like, you can make hundreds from a 75 viewer wheel spin wheel spin stream, whereas you might have a 300 fucking viewer gambling stream or a 300 viewer like whatever different type of like maybe more entertaining stream in general, and you'll make fucking no money, like no money at all. You know what I mean? It's nuts. I will do other streams. So I said this. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna do streams like this. This is just, I do this to make money. So I'm going to start just doing wheel spin streams. I'm going to be completely honest, to make the dough, right? To get the dough out, to get the dough out of you. And then I think for every wheel spin stream I'll do something that I feel like is entertaining. Whether it's fucking, I don't know. I'll just do random shit. I might just stream myself watching videos.
Time to spin the wheel.
Alex Royal, thank you very much. You see what I mean? Like
times, baby.
20 fucking pounds just from one person. Just for free wheel spins, like, it makes money. It don't matter how many viewers you've got. You can make good money with this format of stream. That's the thing. But I get it, for entertainment value. It's not tickling it for me. It's not, and I like the idea of being entertaining. So believe me, I will be doing streams that are just for the sake of entertaining you. I've just also got bills to pay, so I'll be doing this as well. But yeah, for every wheel spin stream, I'm gonna do like a fucking stream that I feel like is entertaining. So if you've got any suggestions, throw them my way. I'm also going to actually do stream montages on the main channel as well soon of like the best moments. So that's why I also want to do more entertaining streams. Alex Royal, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate the fact you're the first donation, and it's a big 20. I do really appreciate that, mate. Oh, beautiful, man. Let's go. By the way, I've changed the message. I don't know if I'm bringing them back, messages on the wall. I might do when I move, maybe. But I've changed them now to... I just couldn't figure what to put, so I put free crystal from the Divine Shell and I'll ship it to you. If you get that and you don't want a crystal, that's absolutely... I don't want to force it on anyone, so if you land on that, you don't want a crystal, just tell me and I'll swap it for anything above. That's absolutely fine with me, so... Just putting that out. I just didn't know what to put it as, so I just thought, I'll just do it as that. Right, drop and do 5 push-ups. Number 2, I've just done a shoulder workout like 30 minutes before going live, so if I collapse doing 5 push-ups, it's not because I've suddenly gone weak. Maybe it is. UK call, chat's choice. Start thinking of suggestions, please, boys. And... free crystal from the Divine Shell. Alex, if you want it, give me a message. Brad does streams, and just let me know you want it. Just send me your address. You'll get it. I'll ship it to you tomorrow. It'll be there with you the next day. If you don't, you can swap it for anything above. That's absolutely sound. Just tell me on Brad does streams. Right, 5 push-ups. Let's go. I was going to say excuse my dirty room, but it's not even dirty. I've cleaned it. There's just a few wires. Right, 5 push-ups. Let's have you. Fuck off, you cunt. Right. Might have to change that to 10. It's getting a bit too easy. Tell you what. If I get a wheel spin in the next 120 seconds, I'll change 5 push-ups to 10 push-ups permanently. There you go. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm too powerful for my own good. There was a time, yeah. I know 5 push-ups. It's nothing. I know. I'm sure these fucking somebody in this chat who can do 100 with good form. I'm sure of it. But you got to understand, there was a time where I couldn't even do 1 push-up. Genuinely, 1 push-up with shite form. Do you know what I mean? Now I can do 5, I think, proper push-ups. So it's like the little victories. I love that. You know what I mean? I don't need to be Hercules overnight, but I'm fucking getting there. Ah. I like the mild fire hazard on the floor. I like to live risky, mate. Woo, free stuff from the Hocus Pocus, man. Desperation is real. Is that another mod giving me shit? Because I will take your mod off you. I'm still very egotistical. I don't like getting insulted. You still do that pendant stuff. The pendulum. No, well, tell a lie, yes. I'll do it if I've done like a tarot card reading for someone and I'm not hyper sure on whether, like, I feel a bit iffy about that, like, oh, that didn't really flip out right, is that? And then I'll do it to confirm, but I'll do it in a different way. I used to do it in a way where I just used to do it very silly. I was very silly. I'll like meditate on it and do it. And then you actually get, from the micro movements, you actually get like the answer from yourself, from like your subconscious. Some call
A sub
it higher
request.
self,
it's
some call
probably
it
going to be
subconscious.
shit,
Do you
but
know what I
thank
mean?
you for the money.
Thank you very much,
Play
my son.
islands in the stream, please, Con. Can I have my free dice
Mr.
roll
Chin,
and shit?
free dice roll. What are you on about, my son? What's that all about? You've got a free dice roll? I don't think you fucking do. I could be wrong. I could be having a massive Alzheimer's moment. Give me a Brad Dustrees message. Interesting. I still need to try it. If you try a pendulum, please fucking hear me when I say this, yeah? I had spiritual psychosis with a pendulum. I had a big... Some of you might think I've got spiritual psychosis now. But with a pendulum, and with anything to do with spirituality, it should always reflect back to yourself and back to self-improvement. That's what I've learned. You shouldn't be trying to call out to spirits or anything like that unless it's like reflecting just back to yourself. Do not use a pendulum unless you are literally just focusing on trying to get answers from your subconscious, which is your micro movements in your hands. So it's like trying to get answers from yourself. If you use one and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get answers from fucking the spirit world and that, it sent me round the bend, that, genuinely. But that was when I wasn't like actually into spirituality. I was just, I don't know, I was just fucking weird. So, yeah, that's what I'd say to you. I'm going to play this song and then I'll ask you to give me a prank call, chat. Play Islands in the stream, please, Con. I'm not fucking Connor, yeah? I'm not as fat as Connor. Connor is 1.5 stone heavier than me. Do you know how mad that is? And I can say that because his body looks better. Do you know what I mean? It just does. He's a good looking man. He's a beautiful man, so I'm not putting him down for that. But he is 1.5 stone heavier than me. That tells you a fucking story. Tells you a story about me. Islands in the stream. Let me just have a fucking really quick piss, boys. Jesus Christ, I'm bursting. Give me a minute. Hi. Hi, N-words. Oh yeah, regarding the title, do you lot think I'm racist or no? Because I saw a comment. I came across a comment about me, right? This is true today. On a video someone made about me. It wasn't a bad video, it was just someone talking about like my YouTube career and that. Like a info piece video. And one of the more recent comments for the last few months was a fella saying, I used to go to school with Brad Does Banter. Can't believe he turned into a massive racist. And I genuinely, for a split second, my ego came back out. I've got this lad on Facebook and I know what his bird looks like, and I just felt like replying and saying, you have got a Butters girlfriend, brother. Your bird is Butters. Then I thought, that is horrible. What a horrible man I can be sometimes. Even if it's true, it don't matter. But yeah, he was like, oh, I can't believe Brad turned into a massive racist. But the video wasn't even like a person calling me racist. It was a guy basically just talking about my YouTube career and like defending my jokes in a way. This is such a good song. And yeah, he was just like, I can't believe he's turned into a massive racist. I'm just thinking, I just made jokes. I'm not out there lynching. Like, I get, some people might call me a racist. Fine, whatever. But a massive racist. From jokes, a massive racist is powerful. That's a powerful fucking phrase. Massive racist. I think of massive racist and I think of like the KKK and people literally going on a lynch. I ain't got on any lynches, do you know what I mean? Anyway, what do you think? You think I'm a racist? Be honest. I'm 50-50 on it, mate. I don't think I am, but then again. Do a poll. Oh yeah, I'll do a poll. Good idea. Good idea. Start a poll. You're just all gonna say yeah for the joke though, but there we go. Well, actually, if you all answered honestly, I think majority of you'd say no, because I don't think you'd watch a person you thought was genuinely racist, unless you're a genuine racist, which I guess is probably some of you as well. Weren't you just at the lynch, Brad, at Southport Docks? You've got me, Toby. I don't think I am, so you might be. Yeah, true. We're not racist, we're realists, we just don't like them. Hey! I don't believe you have any genuine prejudices against anyone really, so no. I fucking really don't, you know. I used to a bit, not against certain races, I used to be a fucking bit homophobic, to be honest. I went through a phase of being quite homophobic. Well, I didn't dislike gay people, I just fucking hated camp men. Hated it. Hated them. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Like, who the fuck am I to hate you just for your personality? It doesn't align with what I think a man should be. Whatever. Fine. Do you know what I mean? But like, who the fuck am I to give you shit for it? Do you know what I mean? So I really think I don't think I have any prejudice anymore, really. I mean, I guess we all have prejudice towards like certain types of people, but like when it comes to things people can't change, I really don't think I do. But I don't know. Definitely gone through phases though. Like even fucking people, even they thems. I was about to say trans, but it was trans never really bothered me. It was always the they thems that bothered me. But even them, I don't actually agree with them. I don't think they are. I don't think. Well, it's weird because I believe that you can actually come out of your identity, but calling yourself they them is almost like applying an identity through not having an identity, and that don't make sense. So I don't agree with it, but I don't like dislike them. Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, I just don't agree with what you think. But I did used to dislike them. So, yeah. Definitely feels better, boys. I'll tell you that. For any of you who had, like, you actively don't like a group of people, like the trans community or whatever, it feels better to just, like, accept you disagree with them and let it go. I'll tell you that from experience. Because I've been both. I've been actively just do not like them, thinking they're pushing all sorts down throats and stuff, and then just disagreeing but letting it go. I'll tell you that from experience, because I know there's definitely a few, and not many of you, but there's definitely a few of you in here who probably heavily dislike a certain portion of people like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit unfunny phobic, which is why I'm scared of Josh. You're trying to get a reaction out of him. Naughty, naughty. He might come in here and fucking tell you off. Well, I don't let him take your mod off you, do I? Because of your fucking donations, but he still might tell you off. Josh can take people's mods because he's got access to my channel just in case I die. I hate the Brad does banter viewer stereotype. Yeah, I don't like it either, because a lot of you, like, some of you weirdos, I will say that, definitely, but I think a lot of you are just people who like certain jokes and then could also be like, there's a lot of you that have left-wing opinions, even far left opinions. I remember when I did a poll about that Chris, Mr. Beast's friend, and about what people thought of it. A lot of the responses, I didn't share them because I said I'd make it anonymous. A lot more than I thought were very much like, I don't care, leave him to it, like, it's his life. Like, or even people saying, like, it's absolutely fine, like, quite left-wing responses, not even down the middle, but quite left-wing responses. So that's the thing. I think there's a big difference between what jokes people like and what people's general opinions are, and it is annoying when you get painted under that brush. Do you know what I mean? It is fucking annoying. But then again, it is what it is. You can't change another person's perception of you, can you? You can only just be you. I mean, you can change a person's perception of you, but you shouldn't aim to do that because you're not in control of it. You can try and change their perception, and their perception could change in any way. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing a video about that soon, actually. So you just gotta be you, I think. My actual views are left wing, but jokes are jokes. Yeah. Women are so easily offended. You can't name me a YouTuber who does or made the same content as you. Brody TV, mate. I have come to the conclusion that Brody TV is more offensive than me. I genuinely think Brody TV makes more offensive content even now than I used to. Brody TV pushes it a lot further than I do. A lot further than I do. I was watching one of his videos the other day. I've never known someone to be so good at editing. His editing is fucking nuts. And I was watching his video the other day. He deserves a high editing job in him. Anyway, yeah, I was watching his video the other day, and he goes up to, like, people with kids and just says offensive shit in front of their kids and stuff. And he's so funny, and I'd never give him shit. Never. Because it's that sort of thing, when you open the floodgates of, like, anything can be funny, anything can be funny, even if something you don't like happens. Do you know what I mean? Even for me, sometimes when I watch Brody's videos, I'm a bit like, fucking hell, that's far. I won't do that. Do you know what I mean? But he's brilliant. He's a brilliant creator. But he is definitely more offensive than me. Definitely. I really do think that. Swear Brody aired you though, Brad. He did once, yeah. I think he did. He aired me when I messaged him and was like, when you're in the UK, get me to film with you. But I don't think I would now. I just went on a binge of his videos, and no, that was it. I got fucking pissed off because, like, people would manhandle him when he was over here, like, on his videos, and I thought, I'd love to be there. Do you know what I mean? When I was all in my fucking ego phase, like, oh, fucking yeah. Let's see if someone manhandles you when I'm there. They probably fucking still would. But yeah, I don't think I'd do it now. Right, boys. Oh, give me a UK call and then I'm gonna pressure you for more donations. Give me a call suggestion, please, boys. Thank you. In your opinion, what's your most offensive video that I made? Probably. It might be a Patreon video. It might be the Patreon video that's called that's called like I've Gone Soft or something, and it was like people coming on the Patreon when I first, like a few months into me beginning it, and certain people were saying, "Oh, it's not as edgy as I thought it'd be." So I made a video just saying slurs, just the entire video. So that possibly, but as far as YouTube videos, I'd say it'd be one of the fuck hate videos. Probably the one. Some people have probably said the Vidal thing. No, I don't think so. Probably the one on the kids from Missouri or whatever it was called, or Baltimore, wherever they were from, and they did that fuck hate video where they're like about racism, and I'm just like, it's the one where I'm like, "Hi, African child." That one, I think that one was nuts. That was probably my most offensive. Definitely. There's no doubt about it. Yo. She's gotten fit, you know. There's this bird, yeah, who used to flirt with me a bit, but I never reciprocated because I didn't think she was that fit, and she's gotten fucking sexy now. If I get a fucking wheel spin right now, I'll slide in and I'll show you whether or not she replies. Right, call, let's go. African kids be like flies. Okay. We'll donate tonight, but Star Wars Battle Pass just came out on Fortnite. Ah, it's alright, don't worry. Ring the Dover border and ask no, it's not going to be open. Give me call suggestions, boys. I don't care about all the fucking bullshit you say. I want a fucking call suggestion. Can I marry Shelley? If you got money, bro, then yeah. Call that cook pub in Flossie. What was the pub called? What was the pub called? I know what you're on about. Did Shelley enjoy Cyprus? She did, mate. She's going Portugal in June. I might go with her. I might go with her. It's fucking really expensive though, but I might go with her. But I weighed it up, and it's like for flights and hotel in a decent. Shelley's gone to she's stayed in a shitty hotel, like above a petrol station. Flights, hotel, coach transfer and that, it's costing her about fucking £375. Everything. For everything. Because it's just a shite hotel, but she don't care, so that's sound. And I thought, I said to her, I might also go out when you're out, but she's only there for 5 days. I looked at it, and so it's only a small, like, Portuguese village she's going to, and the nicest hotel there, because I like my creature comforts, me, I really do. I'm fucking weird, even though I'm council scum. The nicest hotel there is like £1,000 for 5 nights, and then flights are 200. And I thought, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, call. Fuck off. Ring a swimming pool. It's not going to be open. Call a gym. Not going to be open. A barbell got stuck in your bum. Remind me to do that when we got an international. You're still alive. Remember watching you like 125 years ago. That makes me feel old, bro. But yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I was making videos back then, yeah. Ring a 24-hour dentist. Stop saying 24-hour fucking whatever. Right, you know what? These are all shit. I'm doing a shit fucking casino call to start us off. I'm doing a shit casino call. I don't give a shit. I'm doing a Scottish casino. We've not done a Scottish casino in fucking ages. Yeah, they all sound fucking retarded because they're Scottish. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to improvise it. It's going to be the worst call ever. I don't care. I think Aunt Ileana's cute.
Grosvenor Riverboat Casino, Mark speaking.
Hiya, Mark. I'm just ringing up about an issue that we spoke about. Was it earlier today? Were you the one who was at the front desk at about 7:30 this evening?
No, that's probably Mark, the general manager here.
Oh right, he did say his name was Mark, so that's why. Okay, right, no worry. Okay, well I was speaking to the other Mark about this issue. Basically, obviously, I did lose the chips in the casino just behind the drink, and I'd like to get them back if that's okay. He did say to ring back and see if they found them. Obviously, they were looking at the CCTV. I understand that because you want to know, obviously, definitely that I've lost them. Did you manage to look at the CCTV? You see.
I have no idea, but I'm not sure if Mark is still here. What's your name, please?
My name is John.
And your surname, please, John?
My surname is Jesus. Mark's got it down on record. Jesus.
Right, so 2 seconds, please.
Thanks so much, Mark. Give me words that rhyme with Mark. Quick.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hi there, how are we?
Hello, is this a general manager, Mark?
It is indeed.
Hello, Mark. How are you? Yeah, what it is, buddy, I was ringing up. Basically, I spoke to one of your employees earlier, and they were referencing you just about the IBS in the car park, Mark, and then obviously our fart and spark. But they said just to get in touch with you maybe past 11 o'clock when you're off your break. In Denmark with the Clarks. Obviously, I went to got some earrings from Clarks, but it's really dark. Mark.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, in Primark. So, what it was, buddy, just about the lost chips just behind the ATM machine in the Flarks.
You lost some chips behind the ATM?
Yeah, but I didn't want to make that remark.
Okay, so you basically what happened is you lost chips, you dropped them behind the ATM?
Behind the ATM, Mark, and he did remark that they were going to see if they could find the spark on the CCTV.
Okay, so...
But obviously, I know CCTV isn't fine art, but I've just been waiting in the nearby park. Just waiting whether or not you get the spark, Tony Stark. But then I depart.
The spark?
Yeah. But then I left the casino. You know, I depart. But then I'm back to talking to you, Mark.
Right. Okay. So talk me through exactly what it is that happened.
Okay. So what happened is I was a wee bit drunk this evening. I've been visiting Scotland for family and that. And I walked past the ATM and I dropped like £270 worth of chips. I dropped the 450s and then I had 2 10s. And basically, I had some earrings as well from Clark's, Mark. But I don't want to be a narc. But I do need to tell you that I think I dropped them besides the ATM. And I don't want to bark, but.
All right, okay. Well, to be honest with you,
the woman said that she'd be looking at the CCTV, but obviously she said it glows in the dark.
oh, it glows in the dark.
Yeah, like an oligarch.
Oh, right, okay, I get you.
You get me?
So there was a spark.
A jam tart in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm speaking to Scottish Mark.
All right, okay, I get it. It's starting to paint the picture a little bit more vividly.
And obviously the Bible with Noah's Ark.
I get you. What I'll need to do is I'll need to see if we have any £50 chips in stock, because they're actually quite rare in these parts.
Yeah, okay.
If any of those £50 chips turn up,
yeah.
what I'll do is
You'll make me some food.
And I'll leave them
at
with
your
Mark.
house. All right, so I'll come round to your house With my moose.
And then you can make your way to reception.
Yeah.
And you can pick up the £50 chips if you come across them.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Do you know what?
It's a pleasure.
Do you know what?
Pleasure to do business.
Listen,
Yes.
whoever your area manager is needs to know that you're doing a good job. You shouldn't even be in this GM position. You should be above this. Because when someone rings up talking some bullshit like me and you're still professional, what a fucking man you are. I love you, Mark. I'm serious.
Man, listen, I appreciate the feedback. It's always nice to hear some positives in there.
All right, Mark. Well, I'm off to watch South Park, but it's been lovely. Cheers.
You enjoy it, my friend.
Cheers, buddy. See you in a bit. Bye. Bye. See that? You see that? How on earth do I fucking get in there and do a funny prank call and then still manage to make him smile at the end because I'm fucking spiritually awakened? That's how. That was funny. Right, give me a wheel spin. It's pay to win on these streams, boys. If you want more prank calls, you got to fucking spin the wheel. Otherwise, you fucked it. Don't fuck it. Don't fuck it. Finally, something I could put on the Brad's Clips channel. Namaste. Are you from Ashton? Yes, mate. I am from Ashton. I'm not proud of it, but I am from Ashton, yeah. Brad, that was rad. Listen, don't start rhyming now.
Time to spin
Thank you,
that
pal.
fucking
Spin
wheel.
the wheel, Mr. Banter.
Spin
Oh,
that
Big
wheel, Mr.
Steve!
Banter.
Is that Big Steve? I love pretending to gash you up so that you come back and donate to me more. So manipulative. Big Steve, thank you so much, brother. Let me give you a wheel spin. My son, here you are. Big Steve. Big Stevie Steve. It's a pick a number, Big Steve. Give me a message. Tell me if it's 1 to 20 or 1 to 40 that you want, and then tell me you chose a number as well, and I'll put it in a random number generator. So say 1 to 20, 1 to 40, and then tell me a number between 1 to 20 or 1 to 40. If you need more info on that, it's all in the description of this stream. Thank you very much. Brad does streams. Message me there on Instagram. Right. Brad, that was rad, but also bad. I think you're mad, but you are sad because you're dad. It's true, to be fair. What elfish snack could I have right now? Rice cake with yogurt. I don't know. Blueberries, but I don't know what's in your fucking house, mate. Do you know what I mean? What elfish snack can I have right now? What's in your fridge? Your dad has left his pad because he was mad. He said, "Bye, lad," and went to Chad. Boys, I don't appreciate the rhymes, to be honest. Have some nuts, are great. I can't have nuts, me. I'm allergic. I don't like saying that on stream, you know. I've never liked saying... That's one thing I've not liked saying on... Well, there's a few things I don't like saying on stream, but that's one major thing that I've always, like, sort of tried to not say on stream, that I'm allergic to peanuts, because I always feel like if I go in Nando's one day and there's some fucking black fella who doesn't like the content I've made serving me, or is a chef and he sees that I've got in Nando's, and he's like, "Oh, I fucking hate his content," and fucking just throws like a peanut in my fucking spicy rice. You know what I mean? Do you reckon I'm paranoid? Do you reckon I'm paranoid? Tried to donate, but I couldn't do the capture because I'm a retry. I'll try again next stream. Hopefully the cost of living payment comes in by then. Does it make you do a capture? That's weird. Why does it make you do a capture? You obviously are not a robot. You put your bank details in to donate. Fuck knows, man. You sounded like Tate. Yeah. I'm not really a paranoid man. Not anymore. I'm not in general. I think I used to think like that a little bit. But then again, I'm saying that. I used to like tell you all where I lived and stuff. So it's like, I think I'm just paranoid about someone spiking my food. That's it. I'm not paranoid about people in general. I'm paranoid about getting my food spiked. I tried to donate, but there's no 50% off. So, well, the wheel's got a spin for the chance to for it to be a 50% off, mate. That's how it works. Leanne crashed her van. Now she's in the ground and she's sound. Shouldn't it all, like, rhyme with van? Leanne crashed her van, spent up her lifespan. Now she's been ran into the sand. Fucking easy. The Matrix is sending you peanuts, Brad. Bossman, when's the next
A
MC
sub
stream?
request. It's probably
Maybe
going to be
next
shit,
stream.
but thank you
Maybe.
for the money.
Like I say, I want to do a wheel spin
What's
stream and then
enough?
something else.
Skrillex, waiting.
Next stream, maybe. Thank you very much, Cornel. I do appreciate you, my friend. Let me put that on for you. I tried to donate from my monthly government-given £18 Universal Credit Fund, but OBS said I'm a fucking idiot who should donate. Boys, what do you actually get on Universal Credit? And I'm not trying to go on Universal Credit. I've never claimed money in my life from the government, genuinely. I'm going to be claiming money for the first time, and it's just tax-related for the Divine Shell. Because I've got stock for the first time. I've never had stock before, so I'm going to claim back. But how much do you get off UC? You get 265 a month. Right. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to tell you why. Let me just pause this while I say this. There's a lad.
Thank you for the
Check
coins.
Bradley Streams, you slug. Oh, I will do, mate. Thank you. Oh, wait. Okay. There's a lad, right, who what am I saying? I had a brain fart for a second. There's a lad who I'm paying for his gym membership. I told you about this, the big fat fella. And he gave me and Connor like a big sob story. But he didn't do it on purpose. We asked about how his life was, and he ended up his life is in a bit of a shit situation. So I ended up paying for his gym membership. Anyway, because he's had to quit his job. Because he said he was on like government benefits. But he said it was like 200 and something a month. And someone else, I mentioned that to someone, and they were like, "He's lying. Like you get quite a bit more than that." So I was like, "Oh, is he lying? I hope he's not." Do you know what I mean? He's just trying to fucking pull the rug under me. That's why I've asked. But I'm pretty sure he said 265. So if that's how much it is, then sound. Right, Brad does streams. Let me have a look. Oh, you did get something free off me. It's not a fucking free dice roll. Let me have a look. Oh, it's a stream carrier dice. Oh, I do apologise, mate. I'll do that for you right now. Sorry about that. Well, let me listen to my voice note I sent you. Hold on. Why is it not playing? This man's actually right, but I thought you meant I owed him a dice roll. That's why I got confused. I'm like, I don't like a proper dice roll. I'm like, I don't owe anyone. What are you on about? I don't owe anyone a dice roll. Yeah, you're right. He was a stream carrier. This fella. And last stream, some of yous were like annoying me and fucking about, and like trying to say you were him. And then he didn't message me in time to say to confirm it was him. So I had to end the stream without giving him his stream carrier dice roll. Right, I'll do your dice roll right now, mate. It's a stream carrier dice roll from last stream. It's not a proper dice roll, but let's have a look. Right. So here's the options. Let me open a dice roll really quick. Dice roll. Random.org. Hold on just a second. Add window capture. There we go. Right, 1 dice. Here are your options. If it lands number 1, you get my number. If it lands number 2, you get a private Insta ad. If it lands number 3, free song request for life. Toby, you've got that, by the way, I'm pretty sure. So if you forget it, you might have forgot, so you can DM me a song. Number 4, if you're still watching. Number 4 is a free coin flip. Number 5, I'll send you a mystery gift signed. And number 6, nothing, you lose L. Let's see what you get, my son. Number 1. You get my number. Right, sound. I will give it you after the stream, just on the off chance you're weird and end up putting it in the chat, which hopefully you don't. But I will give it you after the stream.
Time to spin
The way I'll do it, thank you very much, my friend. The way I'll do it is you give me your number, I'll give you a text. That's how I do it. I assume you were watching the stream when I just said that, mate, but you've won my number, so there you go. Yeah, I'll give it you after the stream. There's only 2 viewers who have my number, and it's because they've won it. So there you go, you're the 3rd person to have my number. It's not been leaked so far. Thank Allah. On form today, AMP Energy Cherry. Is that you giving me a song request, but giving me a tenner for a song request? You giving me a tip? That's so sweet of you, Coral. AMP Energy Cherry. It might not even be a song request. Wait. Is it not a song request? Is it just some words you're saying? Because that's not coming up. Maybe you do want a wheel spin. Tell me in chat. I'm fucking retarded. Just tell me in chat. Do you remember when people used to like win things on the wheel spin? And like, I used to make them then give me another £2 to like collect the prize. I am terrible, you know. I am actually horrific. I am a horrific live streamer. I was horrific. It was terrible, man. Terrible. Have you ever had a wee? I have, yeah. When's the Muslim dating site video coming? Do you know what? I'd do it, but Josh wouldn't do it. And I wouldn't want to record with him. Love him. Loving species. Speak to him like almost every day. Spoke to him last night on a call. But I wouldn't want to record with him because he just, like, I don't know, it's really hard to just get hold of him and get him in one place and get him to do something. So I couldn't be arsed with the aggro. I'd do it tomorrow, but I just couldn't be arsed with the aggro of all that. It just pissed me off. So I'm past all that. I couldn't be arsed with it. But, like I say, it wouldn't be his Patreon, so why the fuck would he? Do you know what I mean? There's no reason for him to fucking, like, he doesn't do YouTube anymore. So there'd be no reason for him to, obviously, put that effort in to be there at a certain time and blah, blah. But I would do it. It's just, yeah, Josh he's a lovely man. Very cuddly. But fucking hell. No, it's fucking annoying to do videos with. Apart from streaming, Patreon, etc., have you got any other plans for making money, future business ideas? Maybe I've just launched a second business, my friend, the Divine Shell. I won't talk about it though, because some of these lot get pissed off when I talk about it all too much. So it's in my bio if you want to see what it's about. It's in my bio on Instagram. Why do you hate Josh? Is it his belly? Oh, I don't hate him, mate. Not at all. I have a lot of love for him, a lot of time for him. He's a very good friend. But he fucking pisses me off when it comes to recording things with him. And he knows this as well. He's been in the chat when I've been saying it before. Is the Divine Shell making a profit yet? No, not yet. Not yet. To make a profit, it's got to make more than £600. For me to make more money than I put into it, I put 600 quid into it. It's got to make more than that. It's not going to make more than that yet. But I'm making a video soon for the main channel, which will promote it. But it's not going to be just like me promoting it. It's just going to be a one-off video where I promote the YouTube channel for the Divine Shell, and then we'll just see where it goes. Just don't make the vid with Josh then. Yeah, but who else would I make it with? Connor, maybe. Connor would do it with me. Oh, maybe not actually. I'm just thinking about his job. If we went too hard, people might fucking screen record it or something. Then again, I don't know. I know you're going to get on the MC server again, but do you actually want to? You were really excited when it first launched, but no one goes on now. Well, no one goes on because I don't go on. Do you know what I mean? That's probably it. But yeah, I'm going to go back on it. I'm just going to... I was looking at my views on my second channel where I unlist all the Patreon videos, and the Minecraft videos get decent views compared to other Patreon videos. So obviously these are people want it, people are paying monthly, and that's what they want. So yeah, I'm gonna go back on it, make videos on it. It's because everyone finished what they were doing. Oh, listen, if I'm back on there, they'll be on it again. Trust me. Do you think Liam would still be alive if it weren't for 9/11? Possibly. Conal, if you're in the chat, was that a wheel spin or was it a song request? Tell me please, pal. Not in the chat. Alright, was it a wheel spin or a fucking song request? Minecraft is fun for a week, then it gets boring. Yeah, I know. You're so right, mate. You're so right. I think I just need to be active on it. I need to post a Minecraft video every week or just not do it at all. So I'm probably just going to try and post weekly Minecraft videos, because if I'm active on it, more people will be on. And if more people are on, it don't matter. Even if people are like advanced, it'll be good. Do you know what I mean? It'll be like... Well, yeah, we'll see. How does a donation message saying on form today indicate a song request? Because he said Amp Energy Cherry. So I feel like that might be a song. It's probably not, is it? I'm probably just fucking stupid. It was a spin. Alright, sorry. We're not saying random things. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. Right. 20 star jumps. Let's go. Listen, I care. I don't want to give you the wrong thing. I'm compassionate. I care about your money. All that for fucking 20 star jumps. Was it worth it? I don't think it was. I probably need to up that as well, because that's fucking piss. I used to get out of breath at that. I'm not even out of breath. Probably shouldn't be a flex, but still. Tell you what, if we get one wheel spin in the next... I'll say it again. But I'm going to say this time in the next 60 seconds, I'll make push-ups, 10 push-ups, and I'll make star jumps, 30 star jumps. And I might even increase it further in the future, but it's got to be in the next 60 seconds. Well, 60 seconds starting. I'll give you time to open Streamlabs. Starting now. There we go. Can actually see the abs coming in. This can't be the Brad Does Matter channel. It's not abs, I don't think. Is that abs? When you're straight, it's because I'm straight. I've not got abs yet, mate. I'll get them though. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna drop down to 14 stone. I'm 14 stone 10 right now. I'm gonna drop down to 14 stone. It's happening this month. And then when I'm there, that's when I'll actually fucking train all of that, because no point doing it right now, because it just won't show up, because he's still too much fat. Do you know what I mean? Gonna drop down some more hair. I hope not. I don't think I'll lose any more hair for a while, because I'm not stressed anymore. You've been to the gym for a few months, Brad. You won't have big abs yet. I've not been training my abs, mate. That's the thing. Aside from push-ups, but I weigh 85 kg. You weigh more than someone with the word fat in their name. Wait, 85 kg to stone. All right, but what's your height? I won't want to be that way. I won't want to be in the 13s, I don't think. I'm getting down to 14 and then anticipating I'm going to put a bit more muscle on and go up into... I think my ideal weight is going to be in the... with muscle, whilst carrying muscle, maybe 14 and a half. That's probably going to be my ideal sort of weight, I think. I don't think I want to be under 14, but we'll just see. We'll see what I look like when I get to 14. Because I think I thought 15 would be my ideal weight, and then I looked at myself and I was like, ooh, there's a pot belly still. You know, like those little African kids get. But maybe I'm just getting a bit body dysmorphic, to be fair. My mother told me I shouldn't bodybuild because it's disgusting. Brad is sheer secret agent for the Matrix. No, I agree. Well, I get where she's coming from. A lot of women don't like that look, like the bodybuilding look. There's a lot of women that like muscle, but they don't like the bodybuilding shit. And there's a lot of women that don't like it because I've heard this been said a lot, because they feel like they need to keep up with their fellas then. And it's all, I think it's perfectly fine if a lass does not like muscles, or a lass doesn't like very muscly built. That's fine. That's just personal preference on attractiveness. But when it comes down to like when they start saying stuff like, I don't want you to be like really healthy or be smashing the gym because then I'll feel like I've got to keep up with you, that is a red flag. That is a woman keeping you back just because she's lazy. Any good woman should be, no matter what she's doing, should be propelling her man, and vice versa. If a woman is saying to you that she does, I know you were just saying about your mum, I'm not saying this is your mum by the way, but just in general to everyone else, if a woman is saying to you like, I don't want you getting all muscly and blah blah and like doing something that betters you, just because she doesn't want to like feel like she's got to put the work in, or she wants you to have more takeaways with her or whatever, that is a red flag. And that might seem like something random I've just said. Trust me, there are a lot of women with that mindset. Trust me. Red flag. I genuinely say that is worth reconsidering a relationship if you've got a woman like that. I genuinely would go that far and say that. Definitely worth talking about and saying, look, you need to stop that. Brad's belly is giving him gender dysmorphia. Dysphoria. Is that what I said? I meant no, body dysmorphia. Not random at all, scarily common. It is. Trust me. Like, I've got female friends. I've had a lot of female friends in my time. I've had birds, obviously, a few. It's scarily common, that sort of attitude. I think there's also women who I think I don't want to shit on anyone, because it's like things are done now and it doesn't matter. But I still wonder whether or not a certain person from my past used to big up me being fat. Yeah. Used to big up me being like really fat. Like used to make it out that she was attracted to the fact I was like just attracted to my stomach, and that used to literally sexualize my stomach, right? I don't know if this person was like feeder energy keeping me, or if they were just nice and trying to big me up. I actually think it's a latter. I think it's my ego coming into play and a bit of resentfulness I've still got over certain situations that's making me think, anonymous person was like a feeder. I think she was possibly just like trying to make me feel good about myself at the time. I think, but certain things that make me think, I don't know. But just watch out for things like that. Just, you know what I mean? We think things are lessons. In the future, if a bird starts like, do you know what I mean? If I start putting on a bit of timber again and a bird starts going, oh yeah, I quite like this, she'll be out the fucking door, mate. She will be out the fucking door. I'll fucking boot her out the door. She'll be out at 80 mile an hour. I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, women, bro, gotta be careful. You never know, do you? You never fucking know. Are you afraid of crying in front of friends? No, not really. I've cried in front of a few friends. Don't matter, Brad, because the past don't exist. Using your own words against you. You know what, Mr. Coles? You are fucking correct. You are so correct. And I love that. I love the fact you G-checking me on my own words, because you should. Because I'm literally, even bringing that up, I'm in a state of ego. Literally. And you're right to call me out on that. And I appreciate the fact you are, because it don't matter. What is the point of me saying it? I mean, I'm using it as an example. I don't hold resentment for X person, do you know what I mean? I'm just using it as an example of what I'm talking about. And when I really think about it, I don't actually... I don't know. I don't think it was actually feeding. I think it was just trying to make me feel good at the time. Based on the person, I think with anyone else, it'd be feeder energy. I think with that person, it was trying to make me feel good. But you're right to call me out on that. Brad, we have the same haircut. God, sorry to hear that, mate. You got the hairline thing. Jesus. Right, boys, let's get a fucking wheel spin. Or a song request, or even anything you want from Mr. Vanter's price list of goodies. Just give me your fucking money. That money that's in your bank account, yeah, put it in mine. Come on. Add gay sex to the dice roll. No. I don't want to have gay sex. Thought about it a few times. Don't want it. Call a translator. There's no calls right now. There's no calls backed up. I was about to say this is why you've got to donate, but you've already donated, Kono, so I'll let you off. You're one of the good ones. But the rest of them, this is why they've got to donate if they want calls. Add Muslim dating site video with Connor to the dice roll. I tell you what I'll do. I'll add Muslim dating sites to the dice roll. But it'll be a Patreon video though. We'll do a poll. I'll add it to the dice roll. And I'll just, if Connor don't want to do it, I'd do it on my own. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a chance he'd probably be a bit like, I don't know. So I'd do it on my own if it landed, but I'll do a poll for it and I'll see what you're saying. Right, start poll. 39% said no, I'm not racist. 60% said yes. Fair enough. Muslim, Patreon, Muslim dating site video on the dice roll. For anyone who's like, well, it's on Patreon, blah blah. Well, this is why you're getting a fucking option. Vote no if you don't want it. Right? This is why you're getting the option. Because that's the platform I post videos on. There you go. I'll give you 5 minutes to decide. If it's more than 75% yes, I'll put it on. If it's not, then I won't. In your voice note, you said you'll give... I probably did say that. Sorry, my voice note didn't play, so I wasn't able to play it back. But here you go, mate. It is a free crystal from Divine Shell. It's up to you, mate. If you want it, you can have it. I'll ship it to your house. It'll be with you in 2 days from today. It'll be with you in... Wait until it flips over to midnight. It'll be with you on the 4th. So, technically, tomorrow, once it turns midnight. If you want it, that's sound. If you don't, you can swap it for something above. Just tell me, Brad does streams. Big chin. Free crystal. Why are people saying no? Because it's on Patreon and they don't want to pay the money. Which is like, that's sound. I understand it. Here's what it is, do you know what I mean? That's why we have a democracy. You can decide. How do we get the crystals back out? You don't put them in your ass, you stupid cunts. Shut up. I can't believe I had to turn my reviews off because of you lot. But, in fairness, I would have assumed that would happen, but I just thought the fucking review site wouldn't let people just post reviews unless they bought the product, but they just let anyone post reviews. It's like, what? That's so stupid. Why would you let anyone review a product? They might be full of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if I wasn't a YouTuber with a toxic audience, it could be like, with anything, it could be competitors or something. You never know, like, posting reviews that aren't real. Like, why would you not have the reviews verified? So I just thought, turn it off. There's no way I can keep reviews up with you lot. I might try and find a review company that does fucking verify reviews only, but I can't be asked fucking looking. Because then, it's like, if you want to leave a weird, funny review, you can do then, but you've got to pay the £25 for the crystal box. And at that point, if you leave a review talking about poo, I don't care because I've got £25 out of it, do you know what I mean? That's my stance on these streams as well. I actually don't mind if you say the most heinous shit to me, as long as there's money behind it. But when you insulted me in the chat, that's when I get annoyed. Alright, you insult me behind money, I'll fucking agree with you. Insult me in the chat, I get pissed off. I'm saying no because Connor is not as entertaining as Josh. I'm glad you said that, mate, because I think a lot of people hate on Josh in this stream. I'm glad there's a balance, there's a mix.
Time to spin that fucking wheel.
Bless you, my
Wheel
son. Thank you
spin
very
that.
much. Bill Bong. Thank you, pal. Here you go. Prank call donator's choice. Bill Bong, do me a favour, please, pal, and give me a message on Brad Does Streams on Instagram. If your name on Instagram isn't similar to your donation name, I'll just need you to screenshot the fact you've donated as well, whether it's in your Streamlabs account or just screenshot it going out of your bank. You can blur everything else out. And then tell me where you want me to call in the UK. Any UK number, as long as it's not an emergency number or anything like that. If you can't think of anything or can't be asked, don't message me, and in 5 minutes' time, if I've not heard from you, I will give it away to chat, and chat will decide. Thank you very much. You see how good I am at just like saying shit like that now? It's like, it's automatic. It comes automatically out of my mouth. I'm fucking sick. I'm sick at this job. Rum Monkey insulted you behind money and you unmodded him. Rum Monkey didn't donate on the stream that he insulted me. And Rum Monkey goes hard with it as well. Rum Monkey actually tries to like hurt my feelings. It's a bit weird. I find him weird. He's like, I think he's probably very bipolar. But yeah, he tries to hurt my feelings. So it's like with him, I have extra boundaries. It's like, I get he donates now and again, which is nice. And I fucking appreciate he's gave me a lot of money. I appreciate his money, but he's balanced it out heavily by the shit he says. He says some mad shit. Do you know what I mean? It's not even just normal donations, not fucking normal donations. It's like your mother's an alcoholic, fucking normal insult. Sorry, it's like your mother's an alcoholic, your family's dead, your dog's dead. It's like, it's fucking nuts. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to be a fucking £15 donation every now and again. Like you are doing 8 wheel spins if you say shit like that. And getting away with it. Worth £25. The crystals protected me from getting bumped. Had a homeless guy come up to me earlier and ask if I'm gay. I said no, and he called me a good lad.
Earlier and ask if I'm gay. I said no, and he called me
what
a good lad.
Do you know what? That might be fucking true, because that fella right there who just donated actually did buy a crystal set. Do you know what? There's nothing I love more than the fact that some of you are trying it out. I fucking love that. Thank you, Jack, by the way. I'll give you a wheel spin now. I appreciate you. But I fucking love that most of you just don't believe in it, but some of you, there's a few that are trying it out. It's like, you must really have a lot of time for me, you know what I mean? It's very humbling. Insta close friend story. I think you might already be on it. Let me know if you are or not. If you are, then you can swap it for anything above Insta close friends on the list. That might be confirmation about your gay encounter, mate. No, it's just gone on again. Yeah. Crystals protected you from getting bummed. That's confirmation. The telly flashed red. I'm joking. Well, I'm half joking. You never know. Oh, it's just installing updates. Alright, never mind. I was wondering why Eric hasn't posted on his Insta account. Be bad news, I fear. You are bad news. Listen, you are trans. Don't be talking about Eric when you're trans. Fucking glass houses, do you know what I mean? So many insults I could just throw at you now. I don't want to though, because I want to maintain my only trans viewer, because it gives this S that I'm not transphobic. What crystals for warding off kebabs? I'm not going to give you any crystal advice, mate, because it, even though you're joking, because it literally undermines my business model. The whole business model is you come to me, pay, and then you say what your issues is, even if it's a joke issue, and I'll then match the crystal to you and tell you what each crystal does. So if I started telling you crystals and stuff, it undermines what I'm actually doing. So fuck off, you'll have to find out for yourself what crystals keep away kebabs. Did you know? I don't know what that means, to be honest, Alex. Do the people that get the crystal from the wheel get to tell you what is going on, so you can choose a crystal? Yeah, they can do. They can do if they want. Or I'll just use my fucking intuition and just look at them and think, Or they can DM me and tell me, yeah, that's sound. I'm sound with them doing that. If they want to do that. I'm just going to check Brad does streams really quick and make sure I'm caught up with everything. I don't want crystals, so I'll just give the chat another prank call. Why don't you want crystals? That really hurts my feelings. Also, Big Chin said he'll have a free crystal. That's nice. I'm glad you'll have a free crystal. Right, chat, you've got another prank call, and then there's donate his choice prank call. I'll check for that in a minute. You've got another prank call from Alex Royal because he don't want Chris Dawes. He's hurt my feelings saying that. So, give me a UK call suggestion. Do you remember when your mum went in Specsavers and my mum mentioned that me and my brother watched you and you brought it up on a stream once and I messaged you about it to prove it? I don't remember that, mate, but I believe you. I'm blessed that somehow, even though I get fucking 80 viewers on a live stream, I'm blessed that I've been recognised so many times in my life, and Shelley has as well. So I don't always remember like individual stuff, but I'm sure it happened. I think, you know why? Do you know what? I've always wondered with me getting recognised, because it still happens a lot, and I'm fucking dead. Let's be honest. My shit is dead. But it still happens a lot when I'm out in, like, if I'm in a busy place, it's almost guaranteed that someone will come up to me. If I'm in like a busy town centre, like city centre. And I think about it sometimes, and I think what it is because even though I'm relatively, I was even at my peak a relatively small YouTuber, really, especially compared to like the views that people get now. Like to really be a bigger YouTuber now, you've got to have like at least 5 mil subs. It's fucking nuts. But anyway, like I'm saying, like, I think it's just because of the fucking mad shit that I said. I just stand out in people's heads compared to like your typical fucking, I don't know, boring commentary YouTuber. Do you know what I mean? Because I think people just remember me saying the most heinous stuff. So I don't know. I think if I was a bit more tame, I'd probably get less people caring because you just forget. But you can't really forget that easily about a man who literally used to react to black children and call them fucking Maltesers, can you? Do you know what I mean? That's something that's going to stand out for you. People remember you as Mr. Brad Chest Banking Banter. Do you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it, but there are a few people who actually know me from that. My pal Liam, one of my best friends now. Before we met a couple of years ago in person. I had heard about him like for like a year before that as well, because I had heard tales about him from other friends. Yeah. As this big scary character. This is what one of my other mates used to make Liam out as, this big scary fucking bad man, and Liam is a teddy bear. He's beautiful. Anyway, soft as fuck as well. No, he's not. But anyway, he's one of my best friends now, but he used to say like I'm pretty sure he knew of me before meeting me, obviously, from the Founded on the Chest joke. Which was quite surprising, because I didn't think it was that massive of a thing. That it didn't go that massive, do you know what I mean? Like, there were people talking about it and that, but that's when True Geordie said back then about this is the only time you're going to be relevant. I made a video when it was all kicking off, and it got like 60,000 views, and I'm just like, I've had videos of 1 million views plus. I've had multiple million view videos. So I just didn't think it was that big of a situation, but I think it actually was just on Twitter, and it didn't translate over to YouTube. So, yeah. Do you think you knew the gravity of what you were saying back then? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And I knew it was a joke. Do you know what I mean? Like I was making a joke. But here's what I will say. And I didn't say this at the time because I didn't want it to come across as like I was trying to backpedal, because I wasn't. I knew what joke I was making. I did not think Vidal would see it. I normally tend, if I was making mad jokes, obviously my BuzzFeed days I didn't really do that because I made reaction videos sometimes to just small people, which thankfully I moved away from doing that in like 2018 and only really targeted people who were like, in my head, too big to notice. So my whole stance was like, I'll make my mad offensive jokes about people like KSI, because KSI is huge and hopefully he doesn't come across it. Because a lot of people, Keemstar used to say this about me. He used to say that I was like trying to trigger YouTubers and that to get responses out of them. I actually was not trying to do that. I was trying to just get a response out of the audience. I was trying to get a shock out of the audience. But the actual target of my jokes, I would never want seeing the jokes because I wouldn't want to risk them feeling racially attacked or something. Like, I actually wouldn't. That is not nice, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't... But my stance was always, this person's got 20 million subs, probably 30 million quid. They're not gonna see it, and if they by chance do see it, someone sends it to them, they're not gonna care. So it was always, that was my mentality. But to answer your question, I knew every joke I've ever made, I've known exactly what I've been saying. I've been conscious of my jokes. I take full responsibility for my jokes, and they've always been just jokes, and I do not apologise for any of them. If I've made anyone ever feel fucking shit, it doesn't make me feel good. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make me feel good. I don't get a rise out of getting the reaction. Like, if someone feels racially attacked from something I've said, it's not a good feeling. It's not nice. But at the same time, I've made a joke. Obviously, the person who I thought was too big to care was not too big to care, and that's a casualty of pioneering these edgy jokes. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not. You know, I was never happy about that, but it is what it is. It was 2019, so it don't matter now, but yeah. Watch you for years, having a smoke, just seeing your live. Appreciated all the content over the years. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's really nice of you to tell me. Thank you for watching for so long. What's the Insta close friends story? You get added to my close friends, mate. Let me check if you're on it. I've got a feeling you've won it before and you're on my close friends. You are not, so I've added you. There you go. So if I ever post a close friends story, you'll see it like a private story. Crazy, really, that you got recognised in Marsden, the most secluded little village in the bloody country. I got recognised by you as well. And that fucking place you told me when I asked you where we could eat, and you suggested somewhere, it was fucking closed, you silly cunt. So we had to have food in Leeds. It's alright. Free nudes on my OnlyFans, peeps. Get your slaggy self out of here. You fucking silly bitch. You could have done a wheel spin and maybe I'd fucking allow you to take the simps from my fucking comments. Are you fucking promoting your OnlyFans for free, you little slag? Get to fuck. I haven't watched since 2019. How's Patreon working out? It's working out well, mate. It does. It makes me $1,000 a month, which is more than I ever made from ad revenue. So as something to do on the side, it's fucking solid. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking very solid. So, thanks for asking.
Time to spin the wheel, not once, not twice, but 3 times, baby!
Steve! Is that you? Is that you, Big Steve? You said best place for outside drinking. I said the place Shelley was looking for. I asked fucking where to go for food as well, didn't I? I might not. I don't know. Do you know what, Zedix? I was a little bit taken back when I met you, though. I'm never like that with viewers because with you specifically, like a few days earlier, I was talking to you on my Minecraft server. So I was just like, this is weird. Do you know what I mean? And normally I'm never like that. I'm like, so not I was starstruck. I'm just like, hold on a minute. This is a guy who can build really good on my Minecraft server. Do you know what I mean? Normally it's like, it's just a person. I can't attribute anything to the person I'm meeting. It's just a random person. Right, Big Steve, thank you so much for that, mate. There you go. IG follow. I believe you already have one. I believe so. So if you do, you can swap it for anything above. Just give me a message, Bradford Streams. If you don't already have an IG follow, if you don't have one from Shell as well, you can message me. Just say IG follow on Bradford Streams. Number 2 is a contact shuffle. Right. I'm going to shuffle it right now. And then you can message whoever I land on. So I'm going to shuffle my contacts really quick. And you can send a message to this person. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. It's my nan. However, I'm going to say this to you. Right? This is what I'm going to say to you.
A song request.
I've done
It's
my nan a
probably
few
gonna be shit,
times,
but thank
and
you for
she's
the money.
never brought it
As
up,
much
and I'm
as
pretty
Mr.
sure
Beast
she
was a
cannot read her
dickhead,
text and never
do you
opens
ever
it.
wish you followed his advice
Because,
now
because,
that
I've,
he is
because I've told my mum
basically
about it
worth
as well, and my
millions,
mum's
if
like, oh
not
yeah, she won't see that.
billions?
So,
Song
but
request on Insta.
you might see that as a cop-out. So, if you still want to text my nan, you can. But I'm just saying, I've done it a few times now, she's not said anything. So, I'll do one more for you, you can choose between them two. Oh, for fuck's sake. It says Fran Haley's fella. That is the ex-boyfriend of my auntie. That's weird. That's a... I need to really fucking delete some contacts, especially for this contact shuffle shit. Right, that's your choice. Choose between them two people. Whatever. What was that? Sorry. As much as Mr. Beast was a dickhead, do you ever wish you followed his advice now that he's basically worth millions, if not billions? Song request on your Insta. No. And I'll answer that properly in a second. Let me just do this one last spin for Big Steve. UK call donators tries to give me a message, Big Steve. If you don't message me for a call, I'll give it to chat in 5 minutes. No. And I'll tell you why. Because I was just... Right, okay. First of all, I believe everything happens in life for a reason, so I don't have any regrets about how I did YouTube or anything. But even if I didn't think all this spiritual shit, I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of like who I used to be before all this. I'd still say no, I think, because I understood it. He was successful at the time. He was growing really fast. When I used to speak to him, he had a few million subs, but like that was back when a few million subs meant a lot more than a few million subs meant now. That was back when a few million subs is like modern day 20 million subs. So he had a few million subs and he was growing very fast. So even back then, I knew that he knew what he was talking about. It wasn't that. It was just like he was just a knob. He was just a bit of a knobhead. Do you know what I mean? But it wasn't that I disrespected what he knew. It was just I was doing my thing, and I was a bit lazy with my thumbnails and stuff. And I wasn't gonna at the time. I wasn't gonna change. And it is what it is. Do you know what I mean?
A song request. It's probably going to be shit,
yeah.
but thank you for the money.
Play Slaves by the Hunter,
Chubs
please.
jam,
Chubs
Mr. Beast,
jam,
Brad.
Mr. Beast, Brad.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chin. I will play that. I've got a song to play from Jack first, and then I'll play that for you. Thank you very much. Let me go for another piss, boy. I did a workout right before streaming. I drank a lot of water, and I feel like I'm like a fucking camel. Give me a second. Go on. This bird who I'm friends with broke up with her boyfriend, right? Or her boyfriend broke up with her, and she asked me for a tarot reading on whether or not they get back together, and I knew a bit about the situation, and I thought, no, that ain't happening. Like based on what I knew, but I did the reading. As in, I didn't think it was good, they were going to get back together. This is like last week, but I did the reading anyway, and the tarots were like, yeah, it were basically like 100%. It said nothing's 100%. It's all based off energy. Energy can change, but it was like 100%. It said, and I was looking at it. I was like, I don't think so. But I detach myself from it when I'm doing it for someone I know, so that my own preconceived idea about preconceived like opinion doesn't impact the energy, because that can happen. So I just thought, I'll just send it to her anyway, even though I don't believe that's proper. I don't know. I just didn't think. I thought maybe I got it wrong. Whatever. You can get it wrong, obviously. Sent it to her. They're back together. My tarot cards work. I'm telling you, they fucking do. Right. Let's do my fucking. What am I doing? Song requests. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking account. I'm a fucking retard sometimes, man. The song request is "Use My Arsehole as a Cunt" by Cunt and the Gang. Okay. Very good. And then, what was the request after that? Slaves by The Hunter. So, slaves. Wait. Just typed in slabs. Slaves. Wait.
I wanted a record deal, but I was too rude. I tried approaching companies.
Slaves by The Hunter.
They did not approve. Until I met
That
this
don't
one
come up
guy.
on Spotify, mate.
He said,
So, there's a song called The Hunter by Softplay, whatever that is, but I don't want to play the wrong song, so make sure it's on Spotify. If it's not, suggest something else. Give me a message on Rapper Streams.
My tongue and then my head. I mulled it over carefully, and this is what I said. Go on then, just this one, use my arsehole as a
Check
cunt.
Rapper Streams, anything else I've got to do?
Use my arsehole, use my arse. Go on then, just this one, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arse, use my arse, use my arsehole, use my arse. I started feeling guilty, as if I'd sold my soul. I started feeling itchy around my bumhole. I started feeling achy around my
Oh, sound, okay.
I realised he'd used my
Big
bum
Steve.
without using a sheath. So I went to see the doctors because my bum was sore. I needed my bum sorting out because I
The
was
message in
due on
course
tour.
of chat.
The doctor took a look
Oh,
at
sound,
it
okay.
and said it looks quite raw. It looks itchy and flaky.
1 to 40,
And I
right,
just
let me
can't
do it
be
for you, my
sure.
friend.
I need to use
Hold on a minute.
myself.
Number generator, let's do it.
Go on then, just this once. Use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arse, use my arse, use my arsehole, use my arse. Go on then, just this once. Use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arse, use my arse, use my arsehole, use my arse. Come on, penetrate me. Make me
28 he wants.
feel like a
Almost. 6 up.
lady. Push it in too deep.
Easy.
Or you might end up with shit around your brim.
Overlasting love. Sound.
Go on then, just this once. Use my arse.
Do some prank calls after these songs.
Use my arse. Use my arse. Use my arse. Go on then, just
Oh,
this
everlasting
once.
love.
Use my arsehole as a cunt.
That's a cute.
Use my arse.
There you go.
Use my arsehole. Use my arsehole.
Love this song. Yeah, you think I'm fucking silly, Callum Campbell? You think I'm a fucking dickhead? You think that'd get me? Drew Peacock? Yeah, you reckon?
Hearts gone astray, deep in her
Do you vape? Do I fuck? What are your thoughts on vaping? Just quit and I'm struggling. I'm guessing you... It's a nicotine, mate, and it is. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances on earth. So just think of it like this. The first 2 weeks are the hardest for getting rid of anything you've been addicted to, and then it gets easier. This is a brilliant song as well. This is fucking, you have some good songs, you. Think of it like this. If you go the first 2 weeks and you accomplish that, you've literally accomplished something that very few people do. You're in like the top 5% because most people cannot get over their nicotine addiction because it's so addictive. So just let that fuel you. Be different, mate. Be fucking powerful. Get in your power. Was low-key hoping for Tiger's Eye, so I'm pretty happy I got that. It looks so nice. Gold shimmer. Brab, 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 brab. Penis. You know what's funny about you, mate, is you fucking... this song is brilliant. What a good suggestion. Your fucking, like, customer message for what you wanted was so stupid. But, like, then you messaged me and you were just like, should I hold the crystals in my pocket? Does that do more? And I'm just like, if you actually wanted the crystals properly, like you weren't making a joke out of it, why didn't you just give me a proper message so I could match you with the best crystals for you? I use my intuition anyway, that's why you got Tiger's Eye. It is a proper message. Brother, you said that you were trying to get fucking banana jungle men away from you. Went to an AA meeting today. I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone who watches my streams would do something like that. Just because I can't imagine it. I just feel like if any of you were alcoholics, you'd just stay an alcoholic. Can't let those googly wogs. What are googly wogs? Is that like a type of sweet? Fuck knows. I'm guessing that's like Haribo's or something. Sounds like a sweet. Right, boys. Give me a UK prank call. Please. Why have I just said please out? Please. What? Life is very boring without alcohol. You know what? In April, I think I had like 4 nights out. And in the rest, like in January, February and March, I think I went out twice. And drank twice in those 3 months. And then in April, I was out once a week. So it felt like a fall off, but it wasn't because it was so needed. Like I had a really good time. I had a good time drinking. I had a good time seeing my pals. It was good. But I like because like I was saying, I've not stopped drinking, but I'm just cutting it down so much, heavily cutting it down. So yeah. But you're right. I did miss seeing my pals and stuff. I really did. So it was good. I'm a proud alcoholic. Fucking my sleeping pattern up for this. Good. Fucking good, mate. I'm fucking my sleeping pattern up as well. I'm doing this streaming and I'm probably going to go to the gym. Get on that fucking Stairmaster. Right? So we're together. We're fucking up our sleeping pattern. You're not alone. Getting pissed to fuck just doesn't look appealing. It's just a social aspect for me. It's like, could I go out and not drink? Probably. Like, could I go out at this point and have a lemonade and just still have a good time? I genuinely think I'm that sort of person who could, but I'm aware of like how I know I'm not responsible for it, but I'm aware of how that might make other people feel around me. Like, they might feel like when they're getting pissed and I'm just drinking lemonade, they might feel judged and stuff. Because I think that's how not anymore, but I think back in the day, I'd feel like that. If I was getting pissed, someone was like, "Oh, I'm having a lemonade," I'd be like, "Just have a drink, mate," and it'd just make me feel uncomfortable. So I think that's really the only reason why I drink now, to be honest. But I've had a good time recently drinking, and obviously I take alcohol well. I don't understand people who get very drunk when they don't take alcohol well. I've had my moments. We all know I've had my moments, but in general, compared to like 95% of people, I take alcohol well. Do you know what I mean? But like people who drink heavy when they go out, who can't take the drink, it's just, it boggles my mind, mate. Like if I couldn't handle drink, I don't think I'd drink. Do you know what I mean? If you can't handle your drink and you drink heavy, you're a fucking space cake. I always say to my mates, if I wasn't Muslim, the only thing I would try would be weed. Alcohol, cola, that doesn't appeal at all. You must be a fucking pretty strict Muslim then, Alan, because I know quite a few Muslims and every single one of them smoke and drink. Every single one of them. In the first year of college, I went drinking at a Spoons and saw a poly couple have a freeway. Leeds madness. You saw that in a Weatherspoons. I can't stand drunk people when sober. I see that's true as well. I'm like that as well. I don't like drunk people when I'm sober. The only person who I don't mind being drunk when I'm not drunk is Connor, because he's funny. He's funny when he's drunk. He's never like annoying. But like I don't think anyone else I'd be able to stand if they're pissed and I'm not. So that's a good point as well. But I like that moving to Leeds because I think I'll be doing a lot more like just going out with mates during the day and stuff. Like Liam, for example, is a big fan of like just doing things during the day that don't involve alcohol. Connor isn't really, but I think he never used to be, but I think he's going more towards that. A good friend of mine called Annie, she's like that as well. Like a lot of my friends now, it's funny, innit, how like sometimes your pals are also going the same place in life as you are, but just in different ways. Obviously I'm doing it because my spiritual brother said some of them are just can't be arsed drinking anymore. But it's like funny how it aligns like with your closest people. But I just think it'll be good to move back to Leeds because I'll be doing more stuff that doesn't involve alcohol. Whereas right now, if I go to Leeds, I'm travelling to a different city. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to do something for just 2 hours and then come home because it takes me an hour to get there. Whereas if I'm just living in the city centre, which I will be again, I'll be living right slap bang in the city centre. I can walk, meet someone in 5 minutes. I won't mind doing something for like an hour or two and then going home. But now, if I go to Leeds right now, for example, it's like, no, I've got to go out because I've got to be there. I've got to be out for 10 hours. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's fucking not worth the trek. So, yeah, I'm excited about getting back. I've enjoyed living back home. I've enjoyed it. I think it's been fucking brilliant for like what I've been going through, like internally. It's been brilliant. It's been welcomed. And now I feel like I can apply all of this to my outside life, if that makes sense, when I move back to more of a social setting. So life's just good, boys. Honestly, life's good. I just feel like things are just heavily falling into place, falling into favour for me. Just so, if I was a religious man, I'd tell you, I feel fucking uniquely blessed by God right now. I do believe in God, but more in a non-religious sense. But so I guess I do feel blessed by God. But I don't want to sound preachy when I say that. But I feel blessed. I feel fucking blessed, honestly. I really do. Things are good. So many people say that to me though, that I'm a strict Muslim, but it's literally basic stuff, not to drink or do any of that. No, I know it is. But it's just the fact that so many lads our age who are Muslim don't stick to those stuff. Stick to that stuff. Especially with drinking. I find, at least. Did you ever feel that you were genuinely racist, or have you ever held any racist opinions? Not. Yeah, I've held onto stereotypes, but if we talk about the real definition of racism, not like the definition that these fucking dip-dyed weirdos put on it, racism is hating, is all about the hate of it, and I really don't think there's ever been a point in my life where I've hated another race. Do you know what I mean? I don't, and that should be how it is anyway. But like, I don't think so. I think I've held prejudice before, and I let go of a lot of that now as well. But I just like stereotypical prejudice. But I don't think there's ever been a point. There has been a point, like I said, where I've felt genuinely homophobic for a time, but racist, no. Because I remember, like, something popped into my head then as I was answering that. Like I was trying to think of like what I used to be like. I was trying to put myself in my shoes years ago, and I remember in 2017, back when I was making the most offensive content I was making, at the peak of it all, I remember being sat for dinner, meeting like family that I had never met before on my mum's biological dad's side, and there was a fella who had watched my videos before meeting me, who was like related by marriage to me. And he had watched my videos before meeting me, and he, no, actually, I think he was related by blood, this guy. But this is like my mum's biological dad, who, that side of the family I've seen like twice. Just fucking, nah. I've got a story for you, oh my God, I've got a story for you in a minute. Anyway, I've got a story for you. Anyway. So, yeah. I sat down for dinner with this guy, it's like 2017, with like the family and that. And this guy obviously had watched my YouTube videos, and he was just coming out with the most EDL shit I have ever heard in my life. I've known some racist people. This shit was like, my mum were like looking at me like sort of like, well, like, because obviously he's seen my videos and he's just assumed I'm incredibly racist, and he's just like, yeah, fucking, do you know what? People don't like fucking saying it, but the truth of it, proper like mank accent, the truth of it, mate, innit? It's like the fucking horrible bastards, a lot of them, like that sort of like malicious racism, which is horrible. It is fucking horrible. And I was just sat there like uncomfortable, just like, well, you know. Do you know what I mean? Like that. It's just... So, to answer your question, yeah, I don't think there's ever been a point in time where I've ever been racist. Legitimately racist. If you would call racist jokes racist, and I am racist, you know what I mean? But my definition of racism is not that. So, there you go. Sounds like a great guy. Please, can I have my mum back? I'll think about it. Very based. Well, he has his opinions, but yeah, it made me quite uncomfortable, I'll be honest. Right, I've got a story for you. So, obviously, I think I've told you now, my mum's biological dad passed away. I don't think I have told you that, actually. Oh, well, there you go. And, basically, my mum went out last week and she ended up meeting someone she's never met before, and it's like her biological niece from a biological dad's side of the family. She's never met this woman before. This woman's in like her 40s, but she's like my mum's niece. So my mum's her auntie, obviously, and this woman like gravitated to her and like stuck onto her all night, and like introduced her to like Ricky Hatton and stuff like that this night when she was out. And anyway, she ended up coming home with this woman at like 4 in the
Time
morning.
to spin that fucking
Bless your
wheel.
heart, pal. I'll give that.
How many
a look in a
crystals
minute.
do
How
you
many
have
crystals
to
do you
choose
have to
from?
choose from?
Also, I miss the
Also, I
dice
miss the
reward
dice
of an all
reward. How many
expenses
crystals do you
paid
have
night
to
out
choose
in
from?
Leeds
Also, I
will
miss the
it
dice reward
return
of
when
an
you
all
move
expensive
back?
night out in Leeds will return when you move back. Yeah. Yeah, I'll put it back on when I move back. Yeah. If I start going on like more nights out, or if I'm like moving away from drinking, you never know, then I'll probably keep it off, but we'll see. I'll do spin in a second and answer that in a second. This woman, thank you very much, by the way, pal, I do appreciate that. This woman came back at like 4 a.m, right? And I don't want to be a cunt, because it's like, the next day she ended up apologising to my mum about it. She said, pass it on to Brad that I've apologised. But basically, and this is the thing, this is why I've always had this opinion. Family, as in blood, does not mean fuck all to me, really. It's like, I care about my family, but my family that are in my life. If I've got family members that I never speak to, I do not give a fuck about you. If we are biologically related, but we've never met, you mean nothing to me. You are a stranger on the street. And I'm, do you know what I mean? I've got love for everyone, but like, I don't have any family love for you at all, right? And I have that sort of stance because of like a lot of my dad's side who I'm not in touch with. That's why I've always had that stance. It's not out of like any bitterness. God love them. May they all have fucking blessed lives. But I don't. To me, they're just a stranger. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't have any bad. I don't have any good towards them. I don't care about them. That's always been my attitude. Like unless like we're close, to me, you're not family. Like I've got friends that I consider as family, but I've got family who like I don't consider as family, if that makes sense. Anyway, and I've always been like that. So this woman who my mum met for the first time, who's her niece, who's technically my cousin, even though she's in her 40s, she was like, she came back here, and she had a really deep, raspy voice. And I was in bed, and I just heard this, like, obviously my mum came back pissed up, and I heard this, like, man's voice. Yeah, this is genuinely true. I heard this man's voice, and I thought, has some fucking bloke come back to this house? Some fucking bloke come back to this house while she's been pissed up, like fucking, do you know what I mean? It's some bloke trying to take advantage of my mum while she's pissed up, yeah, so I'm fucking, like, seething. Yeah, so I'm getting myself amped up. I'm like, I'm going to go downstairs, I'm going to fucking chin this cunt. Right, this is what I'm thinking to myself. I'm literally, like, do you know when you've got proper adrenaline and you're going a bit like that? I'm like that because I'm thinking I'm going to punch this cunt. So I'm getting myself amped up to go downstairs and fucking throw someone out, worst case scenario, fucking chin them, right? And then, but I thought to myself as well, right? Because my mum an hour earlier sent me a picture of her Ricky Hatton. I thought, I hope it's not fucking Ricky Hatton. Do you know what I mean? I come down there doing a stance and I just get fucking killed. It won't be good. Anyway, so I start walking down the stairs and I hear my mum say to this man, she goes, "Oh, that's the thing. When I saw you, I thought I bet no." She said, "Oh, I knew I recognised you. Oh, I knew I recognised that woman." And when she said that, as I'm coming down the stairs, I'm like, "Oh, it's a woman. It's a woman." And I was like, and I listened again, and I was like, "Oh, it's a woman with a raspy voice." I was so shocked. I've never been more shocked in my life. I was like, "What?" I proper thought it was a man. Anyway, so then I started thinking it might have been a transgender person. Genuinely, that's how deep a voice was. Anyway, I came back upstairs and I was halfway down the stairs. I fucking like quietly walked back up. And I'm like trying to get to sleep at this point. And I'm in bed for about an hour and this fucking woman is just in my hallway just shouting. Obviously she knew my mum had a son. She knew the son, my mum's son was upstairs. She was just in the hallway just shouting. The downstairs hallway, like top of her voice. Like just shouting about something. I'm thinking, you fucking rude cunt. Like, even though you're pissed up, how fucking dare you come into, like, your auntie's house who you just met, knowing someone's asleep upstairs at fucking 4:30 in the morning, screaming the house down, right? So I fucking texted my mum and I'm just like, "Can you keep it down, please? I'm trying to sleep." So my mum read it out to this woman, and she's like, "Oh, we gotta be a bit quiet. Brad's trying to sleep, right?" Because I could hear them. And this woman went, "You what? This is your house," or something like that, right? Marched up the stairs. I just so happened my door opens on its own because the fucking bolt in it's loose. So my door opens on its own. So I just so happened to have my chair against the door just to keep the door shut whilst I was trying to get to sleep because the light kept coming in. So I just so happened to have the fucking chair on the door. Everything happens for a reason. And this woman starts marching up the fucking stairs going, "Oi! Oi!" like that, right? And I'm like, I'm in bed, I'm thinking, are you fucking serious? What? And she tries just walking in my room, this fucking woman, right? And she goes, "Listen, you, come out and meet me. We're family." I'm like, what? And I'm just laying there in bed, and I'm just thinking, what sausage has my mum brought home here? But I'm starting to put two and two together. I'm thinking, oh, it's some long lost fucking family member. Of course it is. Do you know what I mean? I could tell what it was, because we have that all the time. We have fucking family coming out of the woodwork just because fucking the state of our fucking. Do you know what I mean? My mum had a dad who wasn't a real dad and all. So you get people coming out of the fucking woodwork. So I knew instantly it was something to do with that. But I was just behind the door, I recorded a voice note of this. I sent it to, I had a group chat with Connor and Annie, and I sent it in this group chat of just like me arguing with this woman for like 4 minutes, but I'm not going to play it out to you just because, like, I'll tell the story, but I don't want to actually lambast this woman and play her voice when she's drunk and stuff, because I don't know her. She's technically family. I don't want to fuck up things for my mum and fuck her relationships up by just coming onto a stream and fucking, do you know, doing that. But I will tell you, this woman was outside, and I'll tell you the story, because fuck her, like, fucking, you know, he came into my house, fucking, anyway. She's outside my door. She went, "Let me in." I'm like, "Listen, love, I don't know who you are. Don't try and walk." I was annoyed about it. I was like, "Don't try and walk in my door. You don't know me. I'm a grown man. You don't just walk into some man's room. You know what I mean? Don't try and do that." I said to her, and she went, "We're family, us. You're my cousin. I can't even come and say hi to my own fucking cousin." Never met this woman in my life. Never even seen her at this point because she's behind the door. I didn't open the door. I was like, "No, you can't, love. I'm not being funny. I don't know who you are. I've never met you, so I don't care about any of that. Don't try and walk in my room. We don't know each other. Don't do that." She was like, "I'll fucking chin you," she was saying, right? And I'm fucking like that. I'm thinking, who the fuck is this bitch talking to? Genuinely. But I just, obviously, you know, old restraint and that. I'm just like, she's fucking pissed, whatever. Try and look at it as like, imagine this is your mum in someone else's house acting a dickhead. You wouldn't want someone having a go at your mum just because she's fucking pissed up. Do you know what I mean? So I try and look at it like that. I'm looking at it like that. So I was like half laughing. I'm like, all right, listen, go back downstairs, my mum, because you're my mum's guest. You're not my guest. I want to get back to sleep, love. And she's like, still outside my door. She's like, no, I'm not going downstairs until you say hi to me, until you come out. I'm like, I'm not coming out. Like, I'm not comfortable with this, love. I want you to go downstairs. You're not my guest. You're my mum's guest. I'm getting a fucking bit annoyed now because it's like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Fucking already had a woman being weird with me the week before. Obviously, fucking spoke about that. But yeah, she's just like, what did she say now? She was like, she just said something, and she just wouldn't go downstairs until my mum like finally like shouted her down. She was like, "Oh, come on, love, come on," and she was still like, "No, fuck him." And then that was it. I think I actually had to go out and fucking and open the door just to convince her to go downstairs. This woman. So I opened my door. I was just like, "Right, hiya." She's like, "Nice to meet you." And bear in mind, she's been outside my door going, "I'll fucking knock you out. I'll fucking chin you." She's about 5'1". Yeah. I went, "Nice to meet you, love." And she went, "See, that wasn't hard, was it?" I went, "All right, can we go downstairs now?" I'm like ushering her down the stairs. She's like, "No, but fucking, why are you being a cunt?" I'm like, "'Cause I don't know you." And then she's like saying to my mum, my son would never act like this towards strangers. I'm thinking, well, your son's a fucking knobhead then and don't appreciate his own personal space. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, she fucking... I literally offered to buy her an Uber. I'm like, can I get you an Uber home or something? Do you know what I mean? Because she had lost her phone or something, and she ended up saying, like, she said something along the lines of, I lost my phone, that's the only reason I'm here anyway, I won't come back here if it wasn't for that. And I'm thinking, now she's disrespecting my mum, like, you've just met my mum's fucking brought you back to her house, and you're basically saying, I won't come to this house if it wasn't for that. Like, now you're disrespecting my mum, so I'll get my fucking hair off. So I just said to her, can I get you an Uber somewhere? Can I get you home? I'll pay for your taxi if you leave now. I said to her, and she was just like, no, I'm fucking staying here. Have you got a problem with that? So I'm like, oh, fuck this. So anyway, I just went back in my room. I started getting dressed. I just thought, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then if this is before I knew I was moving in with Connor as well. So I was yeah. Anyway, I was so I was a bit fucking annoyed. I thought, right, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna message my mum in like an hour and a half when I'm finished with the gym. If she's still there, I'm booking an hotel. I'm just staying in a hotel, and then I'll fucking literally move out the next day. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I thought, I'll fucking, even if I have to move into some shithole, I'm gonna move out now because this is fucked up. Because I was annoyed with my mum as well. Do you know what I mean? For bringing this woman back and just being pissed off and just being okay with the fact that this woman was fucking whatever. Anyway, this woman ended up leaving like 20 minutes later, so I didn't even end up going to the gym. She ended up leaving. I don't know how. I think my mum ended up realising. I think my mum ended up sobering up more and more, and then realising, hold on, well, this person's bad news, and just convinced her to get a taxi home. But anyway, this woman, my fingernails are so dirty. That's fucking horrible. I'm gonna have a shower after this stream. I'm a fucking tramp. Sorry. This woman ended up messaging my mum the next day and apologising. So it's like, it is what it is. But it were bad. You know what I mean? That's why I'm telling the story, because it were like fucking like proper, like some nasty drunk female behaviour, which is what some women are like, some men as well, but some nasty, venomous female behaviour, do you know what I mean? It fucking God. Honestly, I was just like, what the fuck? And that's what I mean, like, I don't consider some random person who I don't know family just because we come from the same bloodline. It's like, I met my mum's dad 3 times in my life, biological dad, or twice or 3 times. One of the times I was 3 years old. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't care. I didn't care about him. Like, I don't care about you. We don't know each other. I'd 100% be down to like build if someone came out of the woodworks and said, "Oh, we're related," and tried to build a relationship with me. 100%. I wouldn't shun someone out, but going into my house and saying, "You need to let me into your room because we're related," fucking go away, you weird bitch. You know what I mean? It proper fucking hurt me. Anyway, that's the story for you. Connor were literally like messaging me like when I sent the voice note as well, being like, oh, I don't know how you managed to restrain yourself, mate. I would have fucking chinned her. I'm like, no, like, she's a drunk woman, like, you know, that like, she's very annoying, but like, no, worst case scenario, I'm gonna leave the house. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, but she's squaring up to you. Like, at that point, I'm just like, no, there's never gonna be that. Like, I just fucking leave. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was fucked. It was fucked. Didn't you say something before about Shelley's biological dad calling her babe and just being genuinely odd? Generally odd. Well, apparently so. Apparently I've said that. Yeah. Listen, we don't speak ill of the dead, but it wasn't odd. Just a bit, I don't know. Did things differently. All I can say is I would not be calling my future daughter babe. That's all I'd say. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Right, Jackman Rooney, let me do your spin, my son. Give me a message 1 to 20 or 1 to 40, please, my friends. You've got to pick a number. Also, how many crystals do you have to choose from? Right now, I've got about... I'm trying to think of the columns I've got. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I've probably got like either 18 or 21, I think. Wait, no. It's 4, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20... I think 24 different crystals, different types of crystals, and then like probably got 10 or 20 for each type on me, like in stock. So yeah, but if there's like, and then I'll get more and more. I'll get more of a selection as if the business builds. But if there's ever anything that someone says about the life in like when they make an order, this is what I'm going to do until like I actually stock up properly. If there's something they say, oh, you know, I've got this going on and blah blah, and I look at something and I think I know what crystal would be really good for that, and I don't have it, I go to a local crystal shop and just pay a normal price and just put it in your packaging. I do that 100% because I want to, you know, the idea is to build a you know, customer base. So I'm that's why I'm putting in effort with the products and that. Like if you buy a product, it's, you know, you're gonna look at it and be like, oh, this isn't just shit. Fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna add more products eventually, and then so yeah, I want to build a foundation with it not being well. Right, give me a prank call suggestion, please, boys. Thank you very much. Do you believe in God? I do indeed, my friend. Do you believe in Hitler? Yes. She didn't even spin the wheel. Yeah, exactly. She didn't even fucking spin the wheel, this silly bitch. They do say alcoholism is hereditary. Thank you, Rum Monkey. No mod today. You cunt. I was just scrolling up and seeing what you're all saying. Rare Brad Elf for not sparking her. If it was a fella, 100%, mate. 100%. Common Shelley at L for bringing her home. I was pissed off. What happened to this guy? I used to watch him forever ago. This is so sad. Aaron, shut up, you fucking silly cunt. That's so horrible, going into someone's stream and saying that. Like, I'm at my best in life, mate.
Thank you for the coins.
But what a horrible thing to say. I'm hiding you fucking cunt. I'm doing my best. I'm mentally my best. I'm probably the richest I've ever been. I'm fucking sound. You nasty prick. There's some fucking rancid... do you know what? It's none of that, like, the fucking regular... It's never a regular viewer. It's always, like, some fucking retard who comes in after a while, and I think it's probably... I think a lot of it, whenever I get any shit like that level, that's just, like, vindictive to say, do you know what I mean? You're coming into my stream and trying to hurt my feelings, which is just odd. But I think it's always someone who used to watch no longer likes the types of jokes I make, so tries to, like, go deep. But that's an assumption. The guy might just be a dickhead. But imagine, yeah, caring that much about, like, jokes and stuff. And this is the thing about, like, these fucking woke retards. This is what I hate about them. It's the fucking hypocrisy of it. Because they will demonise people who make, like, offensive jokes out of the name of, like, trying to keep people from being offended and keep people safe from words. But it's like, oh, but the person who's making the jokes doesn't get that privilege. Why? Why is that person different to everyone else just because you don't agree with how they act? Just because you don't agree with with something they do, especially when it comes to words. Fucking hypocrites, a lot of them. That's assuming that fella who came in is like a fucking woke weirdo. He might just be a knobhead. Do you know what I mean? He might like offensive jokes. He might just be a knobhead. Now that you're anti-cake and chocolate, what do you reckon a 2020 Brad would do to a plate of sponge cake? Fucking devour it, mate. I was a binge eater. I genuinely had such a problem with eating. The fact that I used to come on these streams and like people used to say to me, do you ever plan on losing weight? And I used to just say, look, I don't feel unhealthy. Like, this is what I used to do. A lot of you will remember. I used to say, look, I don't really feel unhealthy. Like, I don't really care, so no. Like, this is what I used to say, if it ever gets to a point where I feel unhealthy, I'll stop. I'll stop eating so much and I'll try and lose weight and stuff. But it's like, I was unhealthy. I knew I was unhealthy. But the maddest thing is, I wasn't necessarily lying to myself because I was comfortable where I was. Like, I was comfortable being that fat. I was comfortable with it. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one because it's you only know after the fact. You only realise after the fact, which is just, I guess it's just how it is. But you only realise the real truth of a situation after a situation has happened sometimes. Well, when you're operating in the place I was operating in, when you're in that sort of low vibrational, just shitty fucking place in life. But yeah, good question. I would have devoured a fucking cake because I was a big fat sausage. One thing I'll say to you boys, I think I said this a couple of streams ago, there's one thing I've learned from all my stuff that I'm doing. Never lie to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Genuinely. Never ever lie to yourself. It's you give yourself so much freedom when you're honest with yourself about your flaws or about anything. You give yourself so much fucking freedom. If you fucking, the worst thing you could ever do is lie to yourself. I really believe that. I think my stream carrier is someone else now. Let me just work it out really quick. It's Big Steve. Big Steve with a big 30. So Big Steve. And then I think it's Big Steve. Might be Jackman Rooney. Let's have a look. I just realised why his name's that.
Thank you for the coins.
Jackman Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Man United. I just thought that was his second name. I thought that was a bit of a weird second name, that. £27, he's number 2. And then, no, shit. Fuck. Prank caller Weatherspoons say you eat the leftover food on the tables. I'm going to do that now because you've donated a fucking angel number. Have you done that to manipulate me? But I'm going to do it. Mr. Chin. Are you number 3? No. No, it's still Alex. Right. Alex Ryle, number 3. Beautiful. Right. Weatherspoons, let's do it. Has anyone got... oh, there's no Weatherspoons open. There might be one in London. No. Oh, that'd be a good call as well. No, they all shut at 1, don't they? Or 12 on a weekday. I should have done that earlier. You should have suggested that earlier, you couldn't. Suggest that next time. Yeah, they're all fucking shut. Fuck's sake. I'll do that next time. That'll be funny. I could do it to a normal pub, actually. Someone source me the number of a pub that's open now anywhere in the UK. Thank you. Go. Do it. Cheers. On a real note, you're one of the most level-headed lads going. I started my journey to the gym because of you, and I'm hoping to better myself over the next few months and onwards. Thank you. I fucking love that, mate. I love that. I'm so thankful that you've told me that. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. Bless you. Ooh. Christ is calling you, Brad. Put your faith in Christ and he will give you the Holy Spirit. Amen, brother. Have a blessed night. Maybe. Big Snowy, that's so wet. Is it? Fuck. Do you know what's wet? Is being too self-conscious to compliment another man. That's wet. I'm not saying you all need to compliment me. But thinking that a compliment is wet is wet. That's fucking wet. Been a while since I tuned into a live stream. Welcome, my friend. Rim McDonald's will say you lick the floors. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that because I actually do lick the floors at McDonald's. I used to just to like get the leftover salt, you know, when I was a bit skint. But I still wanted to taste like McDonald's. I didn't, did I really? I'm just fucking lying. That's the truth of it. I'm just trying to be funny. If we're being honest. Oh, fuck. Why did you brag about alcohol tolerance? Good question. I don't know.
Time to spin that fucking wheel.
I'm probably just gay, mate.
Big fat flabby jack man.
I do brag about it a lot, don't I?
Do you think I'm tapped? Also, good question from Deekmate. Which stream regular do you think is the most racist?
Thank you for the coins.
Ah, you love. I'm just calling up. I'm the fellow who was going to get the. Is this the shift manager?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it you who interviewed me the other day for the cleaning job?
No.
No. Okay. What it is, love. I've got. I'm supposed to start. What day are we on now? I'm supposed to start this Saturday. As a cleaner part time.
A cleaner? We don't employ cleaners.
I was just wondering if I could come in and lick the floor instead of mopping it. God, I had to get that one in quick, didn't I? You caught me out. You still there? I don't know what McDonald's employ. Do I? I don't care.
Is this the cleaner?
Yo, put her back on, bro. She was rude.
Nah, I'm blocking your number now, sorry.
You blocking my number? I've rang up on a block number, bro. What you blocking? This is why you don't react to prank calls. Whenever I get prank calls, I just listen to them breathe. That's the best way to do it. Creep them out. Was that Vidal Riley? Sounded like it, didn't it? Yo, man's, is that the cleaner on that man's? Yo, my G. I'll try them again in a bit. I'll try them again in a bit. We'll see what they're saying. Yo, is that the cleaner on that? Prank caller Sean Gary say, if I put my A near the logo, can I hear the C? You fucking silly cunt. I might do. Big fat flabby jack man. Do you think I'm tapped? Yeah. Also, good question from Deckmate. Which stream regular do you think is the most racist? I don't know, because I don't know which ones are you joking or not. Like, the genuinely the most racist, who strikes me as like an actual racist. I'm just going to go off the people who I see in chat now, because that's all I'll be able to think about. Oh. I don't know. I've never thought about that. I don't know. I bet Donny Fatto leans far right. Yeah, it'd be someone like him, I think. That's just an assumption. He might be could be far left. But it'd be someone like Donny Fatto.
Time to spin
or
that
maybe even
fucking
someone like
wheel.
Brad does calls.
Take all my student loan, Brad.
Someone like that who's comes off as a bit unstable. It'd be someone like that. No offense, Brad does calls, but like we all know it. Do you know what I mean? It'd be someone like that. Take all my student loan, Brad. God bless you, mate. When do student loans come in, by the way? Could someone tell me? Because I'll stream on that day. Thank you, pal. I appreciate that. Jack, I'll do your spin in a second now. And Big Steve, I'll do yours in a minute. Bless you, boys. Thank you very much. Right, Jack, here you go. Hey, you got a free crystal. I know you'll actually have that because you fucking literally pay for crystals. You've got a free crystal, mate, so give me a message. I guess you don't. Yeah, message me with your address because I get it automatically on the Divine Shell, but I won't be able to see it because it clears because of your data or whatever. So give me a message with your address. And if you want to tell me an issue you've got in life or like an area you want, or like an area that's good in your life and you want it to keep going, and I'll match you with a proper crystal for that. If not, I'll just send you a crystal that I think you might need. Thank you, pal. Right. Big Steve, let's go, my son. UK call to chat. Sound. Please, may I have my mod back? You've literally just called Shell and I'll call it, mate. No way. I see what you're saying, Run Monkey, even if I don't read it out. How am I unstable? I just get the vibe you're a bit unstable. You might not be. Student loan came in a couple of weeks ago. There were some people saying it comes in next week. Does it just come in differently for different people? When was the last time you got black on a wheel spin? Like a month ago, I think. I'll stop making references to your mother's alcoholism if you do. Run Monkey, you can say whatever you want. I'm just not giving you mod back until you behave. This is the thing. Free speech exists, but there's sometimes consequences for your speech, right? And in my stream, the consequence is you lose your mod, but you can still say it. You just not get your mod back.
A song request. It's probably going to be shit, but thank you for the money.
That's why I'm voting you.
That's why I'm voting you, Kit.
And the gang. I miss Pooh Stephen.
I miss Pooh Stephen. I thought you were actually just saying something political. Okay, let's have a listen to this. Everyone got it like 3 weeks ago. They were saying cost of living comes next week.
Did you know in China that a lady's vagina goes from side to side, not back to front? And did you know in Jamaica ladies have
Run Monkey.
That means a bum and fanny all in one.
I'm putting you in a
Paraguay, they stretch girls
hour-long timeout.
and insert a big ceramic cup.
It might not work actually.
Did you know in Senegal birds have got no quim at all? They cut their
Next time I'm
box
hiding
off
you.
and sew it up. The thing I really fear is what if they come over here? All them foreign fannies in our own backyard.
Thank you for the
We're
coin.
getting kicked out the hood with this one.
Take a picture of Nigel Farage and make myself
He's a
big
bastard.
purple placard.
It is, it's true.
That's why I'm
Brad, what are your
voting
thoughts on freedom of
UKIP.
speech?
Don't think me unhinged.
Impediment.
That's why I'm
What?
voting UKIP to save the British minge. That's why
Impediment.
I'm voting UKIP. My message is succinct.
Am I being retarded? What?
Let the great British minge become extinct. Don't let the great British minge
I
become
might be being
extinct.
very fucking stupid
God
right now.
save our gracious minge. Long live our noble minge. Nigel, help us save the British minge.
I didn't know what that word meant. Wow, fucking hell.
Send it
I'm not as smart as I think I
victorious,
am.
glorious. Nigel, help us save the British minge.
A hindrance or obstruction in doing so.
No one's seen a lady's labia, 'cause they have to do their business in the dark.
What are your thoughts on freedom of speech impediment? Why'd you say impediment? Do you just say that to show off that you knew the word impediment? Because I feel like you could just say the fucking removal of free speech. I'm just fucking annoyed because you've said a word I don't know. You made me look stupid.
And did you know in Bulgaria?
It's obvious, isn't it? What my thoughts on that is. I think it's stupid. I think speech is very, very important.
The main parties don't go far
Free speech is very
enough to
important.
protect the British
Do you know what I mean?
The only way to stop
Just as
it is to vote.
freedom of thought would be very important if we,
Considered the BNP, but they're too far right for me.
if AI got too fucking mad and controlled our thoughts.
So that's
You know what I mean?
why I'm voting UKIP. Don't think
It's really important.
That's
Freedom
why
of speech
I'm
is
voting
important.
UKIP
It
to
is.
save the British minge. That's why I'm voting
That's why I don't
UKIP.
like
My message
instantly
is
ban
succinct.
yous when you fucking
Don't let
talk
the
about a
great
dead dog or
British
my alcoholic
minge
mum.
become extinct. Don't let the great British minge become extinct.
Because I believe in the freedom to say things, but then it gets to a point where, like, if you go a bit too far,
We're not a multicultural country.
I will then ban you so that I can get money out of you for getting
Come
unbanned.
on, join the hunt.
know what I mean?
You gotta love Nigel
like that energy
Farage
balance.
'cause he's a proper British cunt.
What an incredible song that was.
Jeremy Renner, you're a good man, you're a great guy, yeah. Jeremy Renner.
No free songs. Your alcoholic dog and dead mum. Yeah, don't mention Shelley's chronic alcoholism. Would not recommend. Jum honky. Ring John Lewis and ask to speak to John Lewis. You'll have to suggest that on a 24-hour, mate. No John Lewis is open at night. I know that because I'm a clever man, right? I'm smart. John Lewis is not open at night. Brad, if you give Rum Monkey mod back, I will never donate again. I'm fucking debating doing it, mate. Really debating it. Probably won't. I might make him donate a lot to get it back, and then if he doesn't, then I won't give it him back. And you know what? I'd feel like such a cunt doing that with anyone else, but he goes so far, like, I'm probably going to say to him he needs to give me a lot of money to get mod back now. But he does it to himself. If he don't go that far, he'd never get his mod taken away. So he does it to himself. So I'm not going to feel a cunt about it. If he wants mod back, he's going to have to give me a lot of dough. When we ring in Midland Hotel shouting about poo, we'll do it right fucking now, mate. What do you want me to say about poo? Give me a poo-related suggestion on what I'm saying to the Midlands boys, please.
Thank you for calling the Midland Hotel. To get you to the right place as quickly as possible, please choose from one of the following options. Please note that your call may be recorded for training and monitoring purposes. For meetings and events,
Shiny
dial
Albanian
1.
poo.
For bedroom reservations, dial 2. For restaurant and afternoon tea bookings, dial 3. For the spa at the Midland reservations, dial 4. For directions and car parking information, dial 5. For accounts, dial 6. For all other, For individual reservations of 9 rooms or fewer, dial 1. For group reservations of 10 rooms or more, dial 2.
Tell him, no, Deck. I'll get arrested. Escort, shut the bed.
Good morning, thank you for calling the Midland. It's Anthony speaking. Can I help you?
Hello, did you say your name was Julie?
No, it's Anthony speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hello, Julie. Yeah, I'm just ringing up from the second floor. Let me have a look, actually. I'm in room 202, Julie. I'm just ringing. There's no phone in the room, you see.
Okay.
I may need to come down in a second. I just thought I'd give you just a pre-warning about this. Basically,
How can I help?
I've been on a night out tonight, Julie, with my friends, and I've one of my friends, and I say friend, she's a friend I've met this evening, who, you know, she's you could say escorted me back to the hotel. If you get my drift, Julie, she's and escorted me.
I can help you with, sir.
Yeah, and what it is, Julie, if you just be a bit patient, Julie, is I've actually brought this friend back to the hotel, and she's shit all over the mattress, Julie.
Right.
And I've got to apologise for it as well, because I'm at a loss right now. You know, that wasn't included in the price of what she was offering. I've got it for free essentially, but I'm not true Geordie, so I'm not happy about it.
What is it? What is it that you need the hotel to do, sir?
Well, I was just wondering. Obviously, I can't sleep on this because she has had an accident.
Okay. And did you want to involve the police? Otherwise, I mean, if in terms of the visitor to your room, or is that not a problem? Are you just looking to change your room?
No, it's not. She's not home invading me or anything. I brought her back. She's not like purposely pooed in the bed. I think I don't think she's done it out of spite.
What's your room number, sir?
It's 202. Well, I say I don't think she's done it out of spite. I don't know.
So, is it Mr. Thompson, right?
Yeah, it's Mr. Thompson.
So, what I can do for you is we can arrange an alternative room. Let me have someone come upstairs and arrange an alternative room on the same corridor.
Oh, okay.
There will probably be an additional cleaning fee. I'm going to have to unfortunately tell you that, sir.
Oh.
But that's something we can look at in the morning.
Okay, that's okay. That's no problem. I do want to just apologise as well if I came off a bit strange on this call. I am a little bit drunk. I do want to tell you that. But
no, don't be silly. You make your hair curl. Some of the things that happen on the night shift, sir. So don't you worry about it.
Oh, I see.
Let me have someone come up to you.
Okay.
And we'll arrange an alternative room for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll wait. I'll wait near the door for them. Make sure we just tell them to. I'm hard of hearing. It's actually on my booking reservation. Will you make sure to give it a good knock?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Another classic another classic spinning, boys. Another classic spinning. Oh. I'm gonna ring them back. I'll ring them back in like 5-10 minutes. Oh my god, bro, how dumb? No, I'm not being funny. Yeah, it's literally against GDPR. You cannot say like, oh, it's Mr. Thompson in it. You can't say that over the phone. You can't. Like, they're all trained in it. How are you working on a hotel reception desk, a big hotel in a big city, who will get a lot of prank calls, and you're just giving out names? So stupid, bro. Ah, fuck. That was my spine. How much to play the voice clip of your biological niece? Cousin. No. No. Because if that got back to... No. No. It will potentially cause... She's got a son my age. It will potentially...
We got that media share shit going on here, motherfucker.
My new favorite donation
Oh,
option.
what the fuck's... Oh, Toby, what's this? £12. What's this?
Look how much pus fires out. A few more squeezes produce lots more pus from the poor patient's back. Just when you think there can't possibly be any more, well, there is. Lots more. The doctor even gets some tweezers in there to help
Okay. Okay. Someone say something to me to get that out of my mind, please. Just say something that would, like, switch my attention. That's crazy. Can we ban Toby from donating? I'd lose about half my income, mate, if I did that. Lose about half my income. So, no, we cannot. No, we cannot. Is that how Shelley gave birth to you? Yeah. That pimple looked like Eric's head. It did a little bit, yeah. Pigeons on the slave trade. I'm a bit like that about it. Do you know what, though? I'll be honest with you, when he started doing the tweezers, that felt... The first part, horrible, but the tweezers felt a bit satisfying. Like, looking at that. Because it... Like, something getting pulled out of you, I feel like that'd be satisfying. But, no, sorry, I don't know. Shelley is an alcoholic. Jum Honky. I'm going to hide this second account now. It's been hidden. Why are you allowing Rum Monkey to bypass his timeouts? Mute any accounts he make, he will. I find it a little bit entertaining. I think I find it a little bit entertaining, but he's just saying the same stuff now, so I'll start hiding his spare accounts. If I was really annoyed about it, I'd just hide him altogether, but I don't know. I don't know. What's the team with Rum Monkey? There's no team, mate. It's just fucking classic Rum Monkey. Just saying insulting, but he's been insulting without putting any money in the pot. So it's like, that's when I get annoyed at him. It's like, shut the fuck up, you silly cunt. You know what I mean? If you're going to be like the rest of them, you can be nice like the rest of them, you little bastard. That's my thoughts on it. I know what to bring up next, Milk and Lemon. Do my Shell Garage prank call. Hello, buddy. I'm just ringing up. If I come round there now, I'm just thinking about walking down there now. If I put my ear to the logo, you know, my ear, my eardrum, would I be able to hear the C?
Sorry, I don't know.
I say one more time. If I was to come and put my ear to the Shell logo, would I be able to hear the sea, the ocean?
Hello?
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 Hi.
Yeah?
Did you hear my question?
Yes, please.
I don't know how much more I can explain this, buddy. Let me try one more time. If
Why you need to explain?
because I ask question, me ask you a question. Oh,
What question?
I ask. I come to garage, yes.
Yes.
I put my ear, you know my ear near my eyes, near my hair, ear. You listen to things with your ear. This is where I'm losing them. You listen to things with your ear.
Not clear. What's your?
No, it's very clear, buddy. It's just you don't speak English. You listen to things with your ear, like to hear things. Yes.
Head.
To hear
We got that
things, to
meaty
hear
shit
noise.
going on here,
You
motherfucker.
listen with your ear. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Can I listen with my ear?
Your age.
No, my ear. E-A-R. E for Echo, A for Alpha, R for Romeo. My ear.
Okay.
Can I listen to the Shell logo on Shell
Thank
Garage?
you for the coins.
Shall log on. Okay.
Feels good, Monkey. The Shell logo on Shell Garage and listen to see if there is any ocean sounds.
I don't know about your question.
Okay.
Time to spin the wheel not once, not twice,
maybe
but
someone
3
will be on who
times,
speaks
baby!
the Queen's lingo.
Hello,
Yeah,
Mr. Big
okay,
Buff
not a
Bradley
problem,
Banter.
buddy.
Can
Thank
I
you
have
anyway.
a
Have
big
a
smelly
blessed
spin
night,
of
my
that big
friend. Thank you
smelly
so
wheel,
much.
but 3 times.
May be blessed forever. God bless. Brother, that felt like a fucking giving someone an English lesson. I've just seen all those donations, including that 20. I really appreciate it, and I will do that media share in a second. I'm going to ring back the hotel. That felt like giving someone a fucking English lesson. But I'm going to ring back the Midlands and see if they woke that guy up about an escort shit in the bed and moved his room. Right, let's go.
Thank you for calling the Midland Hotel. To get you to the right place as quickly as possible, please choose from one of the following options. Please note that your call may be recorded for training and monitoring purposes. For individual reservations of 9...
Hello, buddy. I'm Mr. Thompson in room 202.
You said what, sir?
My name is Mr. Thompson, and I'm staying in rooms 202.
Okay, you are in 202?
Yes.
Sorry, how can I help you?
Yeah, so there was a gentleman that I spoke to before. His name was Anthony. He said that he would send someone up to my room, but no one's came up to my room yet.
I'm coming. Let me just confirm the room number.
Yeah, it's room 202, and it's under Mr. Thompson.
Just a moment.
Thank you so much.
And what's the first name?
I don't think I included the first name, but it's rooms 202, and the surname on the reservation is Thompson.
Okay, you don't know the first name?
No, it was booked by someone else, you see, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, how can I help you?
So that's how you're supposed to do it. What it is, buddy, is I actually rang up and it was a gentleman called Anthony who answered before, and I spoke to him down at the front desk as well.
Yeah. Do you want to speak with him again? Or
Yes, please, if that's
can I help
okay.
you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. See, that man knows how to do his fucking job. I literally had the surname and he still wanted the first name. That's how you do it.
surroundings. Enjoy dishes and cocktails inspired by the life of local horticulturist Mr. Cooper.
They put the phone down. They put the phone down. They've woke some, bro. They've woke someone up. They've woke someone up. Knocked hard, because I said knock hard. That's crazy. Let me ring back.
Thank you for calling the Midland
I've got to try and
Hotel.
speak to him.
To get you to the right place as quickly as possible,
That's funny.
please choose from one of the following options. Please note that your call may be recorded.
He'll be shitting
for
himself
training
because he's
and
known he's
monitoring
breached
purposes.
GDPR to a prank
For
call.
individual reservations of 9 rooms or
That'll be it. I'm not going to report him, but like, you know, obviously.
Good morning. Thank you for calling the Midland. Can I help you?
Hello there, Julie. I rang up room 202. No one's been up yet.
I know because I've checked room 202, sir, and you're not in that room.
No, did you wait? Did you wake the person up though?
What's the name on the room, sir?
It's Mr. Thompson.
Okay, and the first name?
I don't have that. Did you wake the person up?
Unfortunately, I'm unable to help you any further, sir. Thank you very much.
That's an L for you though, innit? That's a. That's crazy. They realised, obviously asking for the first name. They fucking realised. Listen, I am handing out lessons, left, right and centre. The lesson for that person is, I may have stopped someone getting their real, well, obviously they're someone's real details, but someone getting their full details linked to someone else now. Do you know what I mean? Like, what I've just done there may save someone from identity theft in the future. You never know. Right? I've just taught someone about GDPR. And sometimes lessons come at a cost. And you've just had to wake someone up to learn the lesson of not to give John Jesus the surname of a resident at your hotel. You don't do it. It's not clever. Right. Let's have a look at these donations, shall we? James poo, he said. Alright. Let's show that. Let's have a watch.
Well, my mom's been dead for a few years now, so I don't think she could do that.
Was it a house fire?
No, it was a police shooting.
Oh, that's boring. It was quick then. I wanted to hear about a painful death.
What did he say? Oh, okay. So it was quick then. It was a boring death. That's crazy. A fella said his mum's dead. Connor and Harry streams back then, mate, in lockdown were fucking insane. They were fucking. It was insane content. Insane content, honestly. What they did on Omegle, I don't know how his channel stayed up. The YouTube moderation team must have took a break that year, honestly. I don't know how the fuck his channel stayed on YouTube. But that's just a testament to how good it was. It was fucking remarkable. Rum Monkey said, Jum Honky, how does it feel that your mother's liver is likely going to conk out in 5 years' time due to excessive binge drinking with her equally unstable hairy niece? You know what? Shelley drinks like twice a month, but when she drinks, she does drink too much. So yeah, fair point. Thank you, Rum Monkey. Thank you for actually insulting her behind money. I'd expect a bit more than £2, to be honest with you, but you know, student loans came in last week, so but whatever. Anyway, Josh Arundel. By the way, £2 donations are sound when you're not insulting me. When you're insulting me, it needs to be a bit more than £2. Hello, Mr. Big Buff Bradley Banter. Can I have a big smelly spin of that big smelly wheel, but 3 times? Of course you can, my son. Of course you can. You don't even need to fucking ask. You know what, mate? You don't even need to donate. No, you do. You do need to donate. Right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. First wheel spin for I almost said for me. for you, my son, is an IG follow. If you've already got one, you can just take the shell follow, or you can swap it for anything above. Just give me a message, and if you don't have an IG follow, message me, say IG follow. Number 2, anyone else who won an IG follow, by the way, you'll get it. You'll get it. I'll just check Broadway streams after the stream, because I know there's like 1 or 2 people I think who I've not followed yet. You've got a free crystal, mate, from my crystal business. Do me a favour, message me on Bradford Streams, give me your address where I'm sending a crystal for you. You can also tell me what's going on in your life, and I can match a crystal to any issues you are having, all of which will be anonymous, of course, including your address. If you don't want to do that, or you're not into crystals, you don't really care, you can swap the crystal for anything above free crystal on the list. And number 3... thought that was black. Just on close friends. Okay, my son, you got a close friends. Do I already have you on the close friends? Let's have a look.
We got that media share shit going on here, motherfucker.
How Ham Vlad lost his last job.
The fuck is that? Why is that so big? Oh, I'm stupid. How Ham the lad lost his last job. Let's have a watch.
Shocked by the live wire, then loses its grip.
Toby, you have such a fucking NHS nurse type humour. I'm not going to lie to you. Such a fucking nurse type. I don't know. Josh Arundel, you were not on the close friends, my son, but you are now. There you go. Thank you very much for your 20. Right. I'm going to check Bradford Streams.
Thank you for the coins.
How are you able to... Are you able to spam? Why is slow mode not on? I'm not Rum Monkey, I'm far more of a cunt. What do you call a deaf, blind and dumb chimpanzee with a HGV licence and a wooden leg? Shelley's biological father. That's funny. I didn't like him. That's actually funny. See, that is when it's not insulting my dear mother or my fucking beloved dead dog, it's funny. Slow mode is on, Brad. YouTube is just crap sometimes. Yeah, it literally is. It's so fucking annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot you're like a managing mod, aren't you? So you can do all that for me when I'm live. That's sick. Slow mode is on, the chat is just dead. It's not because the chat's dead. It's well, I mean the chat is dead, I guess, but it's because YouTube just breaks sometimes. So, slow mode's 8 seconds. For someone to put 5 messages in chat in a row, there has to be a fucking 40-second break in the chat, which there wasn't. It's just YouTube's fucking shit and just doesn't work. Literally just doesn't work. It's fucking stupid. How does it not work? Do you know what I mean? It's so... The website is so massive and has been going for so long. How does, like, slow-mo just fail sometimes? How does that happen? This fucking Sage is making my eyes water. And it's not because of all them Rum Monkey's insults towards my dead dog. I promise. How many unsolicited dick pics does Shao get from your followers? I don't think she's got any, but the fact you've said that now. If someone sends her a picture of the knob, right? This is why I don't mind what people say to her, because it's just jokes. If anyone does that, genuinely, if I ever see you, I will fucking break your jaw. But thankfully, no one's done it. I shouldn't have even read that out, because I feel like, no. Obviously don't do it. If you're a fucking little rapist, then you might, but I shouldn't have read it out.
Time to spin the wheel, not once,
I'm a
not
fucking
twice, but
retard.
3
Thank you,
times,
pal.
baby!
Bless you,
Give
heart.
me another Mr. 3 Spins, Mr. Wheel Spinner.
Give me
Can
another
smell the
Mr.
black from
Mr. Three
here,
Wheel
but
Spins,
it's not
Mr.
my
Wheel
mate
Spinner.
Mr.
It's not
Floyd
black
on
from
the
here,
Mr.
but it's
Wheel.
not my mate, Mr. Floyd on the Mr. Wheel.
Time to spin that fucking wheel!
God bless
Can
Greg
you ask
Flood.
Josh if it
Can
hurt
you
when
ask
he
Josh
got
if it
sucked
hurt
up the
when he
chocolate
got
river pipe a few years
Sucked
back?
up the chocolate river pipe a few years back. That's mad, Toby. Why don't you like my dear Josh? What's he done to you? Apart from just react to literally everything, because you don't realise that when you react to shit, you just get more of it. Apart from like with you lot, like you lot don't care whether some things you lot do not care. Some of you don't care whether I react or not. Like I can give you zero reaction, and you will just carry on saying the same things, which I sort of appreciate in a way, because you're like me. If you find something funny, some of you are like me in that sense. If you find something funny, you'll just say it anyway, even if no one else is laughing. I can respect that in a sense, but it's also annoying, because it's like I'll get jokes about my dead dog and I won't react.
Thank you for the coins!
I won't give it any attention, and I just get more jokes about my fucking dead dog. Oh, fuck off, Rum Monkey. Started off like, how does it feel like your dog, Eric? I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. Rum Monkey, it's got to be more than a £5 for me to read anything about Eric. So whatever he said there, I just read Eric. I read the word cheated. I ain't reading it. I ain't reading it. You fucking prick. I hate him. Right. Josh Arundel. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to fucking find Rum Monkey, you know. I'm going to find him one day. I'm going to find him and I'm going to fucking kill him. I'm only joking. Rum Monkey. Genuinely, yeah. There's something about you where even if I saw you in person, even if you were like 5 foot tall and weighed 9 stone, and I could literally just fucking smack you and you'd fall, there's something about you, I can't be mad at you. I don't know. There's just something about, like, you piss me off a lot. You piss me off a lot, but I'd probably shake your hand if I met you and say fair play for pissing me off. I don't know if it's the fact that I respect that you managed to get under my skin, or if it's that you just have some sort of energy about you where you're just a knobhead, but people like you, a bit like me. I don't know, but there's just something about you where, like, you piss me off, but like I could literally just hide you. I could block your donations and hide you from the chat anytime I wanted, permanently. And I just don't. I was upset when you were leaving the stream. But I don't know. You're a weird character. You confuse me. IG follow. Right, swap that for anything above Josh. And then number 5. I'm counting it as 6 spins, obviously, because 240s. Sour milk. Sound. And then number 6. Another IG follow, swap it for anything above, my friend. Give me a message, Raptor Streams, I will check it very shortly. And then we had big old Black Toby with the... What was that? A tenner. There we go. Here's your wheel spin, my friend. Thought I'm going to be black. UK call, chat's choice, sound. I'll go get some milk in just a second. In just a wee second. Oh, you're hard. I am. Bro texted me on a prior saying he's going to really miss me and then come back next stream. That's why I think he's mentally ill. Like, I'm not just saying it. I think the guy must be quite insane. Do you know what I mean? The guy must be quite mentally unstable. But I don't know. But he's got... There's something about him I just can't... One day I might lose... He might... I don't know. I think it's just because it's just sort of entertaining, but one day it might just piss me off a bit too much and I might just permanently block him and never speak about him again. Because if I really want to, like, block someone from the chat, I can, do you know what I mean? And just never speak about Rum Monkey's existence, but he's just... I don't know. He just has an energy about him. I just can't hate him. The fucking silly cunt. I might dox him. I'm only joking. Right, let me go get some milk. BRB, ladies and gents. I'll be 30 seconds, count. Yeah, that smoke's getting a bit too fucking mad. Hold on. I'm going to turn my light off. Don't be telling me there's a ghost behind me. Because there's been a few weird things happening in this house recently. I don't want any of that, right? But I've got to open my window. I've got to be quiet because my window's going to be open. Oh, fuck. Hi guys, how are you? This cup still has soap in it, but it's alright. I don't have anything to chase it with, aside from more milk. Fuck it. Fucking horrible. Right, I'll do more prank calls when the smoke clears up a little bit and I can shut the window. Oh fuck. Yeah, when the smoke clears up and I can shut the window, I'll do more prank calls. So we'll just have a little chat for 10 minutes. Do you know what? The sage burns so... Right, so sage is supposed to burn more and more when you need saging, when there's more negativity. And it sages... The room smokes the fuck out when I'm live streaming and I burn sage. it never does that when I'm just like, if I'm meditating on burning sage, or I'm just burning sage just without a live stream, it burns a little bit for a bit. If I burn it on stream, it fucking will burn for half an hour and smoke the fucking room out. I'm telling you, it's your lot's energy. Or it could even be mine.
A sub request. It's probably going to be shit, but thank you for the money.
What does Auntie Leanne, Margot and Eric the Pocket Bully Caucus have in common?
They can all fit
in a car's ashtray.
Do you know what, Rum Monkey? Fair play. It was a $5. Fair. You're right, they're all dead. Fucking silly cunts. Thank you for the $5. See, if you move more like that, it's fine, right? If there's a $5 every time you say something insulting, that's sound. If it's £2, we're not having it. I'm not doing it. But the $5, okay, that's fine. Realises Rum Monkey's about, honestly, mate. Yeah, I would love one stream for Rum Monkey not to be in. Like, don't even watch. Let me burn the sage. Let's see if it fucking smokes a room out as much. I bet if you don't watch, it fucking does a little bit. No, I've got I don't know. I think there's possibly sometimes certain people watching, like, who don't like me, like, from my personal life and stuff. It could be shit to do with that. And I say that not, like, out of, like, paranoia, like, I know that is a thing. Because my Scouse ex literally told me how, like, she'd always watch my streams. She literally watched my streams when she had a boyfriend, and fucking she'd make him watch the streams with her. So, like, shit like that happens with, like, people from my past, I think, sometimes. So it could be something to do with that, or it could just be that I'm mental and it's just smoking a bit more by chance. But I don't believe that. I'm just saying that so that you all don't think I'm schizophrenic. I genuinely, truly believe that it's because there's more of a negative energy when I'm streaming. Opinions on Flora Butter. Oh, beautiful. Why is your room doing Blackout Tuesday? Because fucking... You know what I mean? Brad hasn't paid the electric bill. Do you know what's mad? Is this house is pay-as-you-go electric, so, like, at one point on a stream, it may happen, the stream could just cut out, and it'll be because I'm going to put emergency electric in. Anyone seeing a set of white teeth appearing in the background? No, it's dead, you there. Fuck. When you say anything above, is it the ancestral call up to prank call? Yeah. So a call or a pick a number, pretty much. When you eventually quit YouTube, do a week-long live stream. I think if I ever get to a point where I'm quitting YouTube, I won't... It won't be a case of, like, premeditated. I feel like I'll do this for as long as I can. So I think if I get to a point where I'm quitting, it's just because it's no longer viable. And by viable, I mean it no longer makes me a livable wage. Or maybe it gets to a point where I could potentially have another business that's making so much more money that YouTube just... Like, for example, I think if the Divine Shell, for example, was making like 50 grand every month consistently, or more than that, or 20 grand a month, that's when I quit. That's when I probably... I don't even know if I quit. I think I'd quit Patreon. And then I'd probably stream from time to time, just like what I did last night, just talking to you.
A sub request. It's probably going to be shit, but thank you for the money.
Shelley, wherever you may be, probably downing vodka in a bar. You eat rats in your own country. She literally lives in a council house. What do you expect?
Monkey, you fucking correct. Keep the fivers coming. She's a fucking alky bitch. Yeah, I agree with you. Keep those fivers coming, my son. If you were aware that it would be your last stream, would you show your William Pooh on stream? No, because he's still possibly underage people watching, mate. It me not being able to stream anymore wouldn't make me a paedophile. That's what I mean. These streams have a negative impact on my chronic insomnia. They have a negative impact on mine as well. How can you tell a good tarot reader from a bad one? Any telltale signs? Ooh, good question. Yeah, loads. A good tarot reader will always let you know that the tarot is just a tool, and it's not to be go off as gospel, and that any reading you get, everything can change. Everything in life is energy, and energy can change like that. It's just the reading is based off the energy that is there now. So if someone reads you certain cards, it's based off the energy of the situation in that moment. But then you could do something that changes the energy, right? Let's say you get a card reading. This is something I offer on the Divine Show. How someone feels about you. Extensive read about it, right? I could read you all these different cards about, like, let's say an ex. This is how your ex feels about you. And it could be like, I don't know, it could be negative. The next day, yeah, you could, I don't know, you could do something that you wouldn't have done before that tarot reading that changes the energy of that situation. That could change your ex's opinion of you, for example. You could just do anything that you wouldn't have done until you got that tarot reading, and then that changes the energy. So now it's different. So any tarot reader that tries to say that anything's set in stone is bad and should be avoided, first of all. Any tarot reader who approaches you for a reading should be avoided. People get it in DM sometimes. Someone says, "Oh, I've seen you on Instagram and you look sad, you look like you could need a reading." No. Anyone who approaches you, no. A tarot reader has got to be approached by you. Any psychic, anything like that, has got to be approached by you, always. You've got to be led to them, not them led to you. Any tarot reader who hones too much in about... So, like, any of these YouTube tarot readers who always make, like, readings about, like, relationships and stuff, they're to be avoided. Because they're just targeting, like, people who are, like, heartbroken and stuff, and it's fucking sick and vindictive. And then just in general, just anyone who... I don't know what else I'd say. When you're actually getting a reading...
Thank you for the coins!
Like, tells you something... So I just want to say that I'm happy with your relationship with the Scouse rat went sour. So am I, to be honest. Anyway, why do you call her a Scouse rat? Do you know her or something? Run Monkey, are you someone who fucking knows me in person? Who's known me before? That'd be a fucking wild twist. And you use a fake PayPal name. Could you fucking imagine? It's like a stalker or something. Anyway, what am I saying? Yeah, so just anyone who does a reading for you and tells you like something extremely negative as well. There's no, like, a good tarot reader, even if they pulled really negative cards, can pull like a positive out of it. Like when I pull people negative cards, I always say like, right, if you're like the situation you're in right now, the cards, the energy is not good, but you can now change it. Maybe you got this reading, so like you change something you're doing to change the outcome. If I get, sometimes I pull for myself, not often. I do it mostly to practice because you can't really pull for yourself and get. Because your energy influences it. I've got to really be in a blank state of mind when I pull for myself. Otherwise, my energy will influence the answers. But sometimes I'll pull for myself, and if I get something negative in some area, I think, right, well, it's something I need to change, and I will. So yeah, sorry, I went on about that for too long. I will do a prank call when I shut my window in a minute. The tarot reader I went to said that I've got a lot of protection at the moment due to coming out of a narcissistic relationship, and that she feels like I'll meet someone new later in the year. Yeah, you probably... Maybe you do, mate. Do you want me to pull a card for you? Whilst my lights are off. Just to either back up or... Don't tell me anything else you said. Would you like me to pull a card for you? See if it matches any of the cards she pulled. If you remember, I don't mind doing that. That'll maybe give you an indication whether or not she was good, whether or not she gave you a good reading. Of course I will. Let's go.
Some request. It's probably going to be shit, but thank you for the money.
Sorry, got the Scouse Rat and Holly mixed up. BTW, how is her relationship with Holly currently? Still a bit rough following Taxigate and her abusive tendencies.
Oh, £5. Yeah, fair enough. So I thought it was £2. Fucking Taxigate. Got the Scouse Rat and Holly mixed up. Terrible, Rum Monkey, you're terrible. You really are. Right, I've got to rid myself of Rum Monkey's energy before I do your reading, otherwise you'll just get the fucking death card. Hold on. Just do a little pull for you. Right. Alright. You got the Star, which is divine protection, mate. The Star is the most spiritual card you can get. It essentially just means you're very in touch with your spirituality as well. It could mean that you could be very in touch with your spirituality or going through a spiritual awakening, or it could be divine protection. So based off of that, and based off the fact that I was pulling to like see whether or not you got the same sort of energy from me as you did from her. She said you were very protected. The Star is the most spiritual card you can get for like divine protection or anything like that. So likely that everything a tarot reader said to you was true. So there you go. But at the same time as well, everything can change. So if there's anything bad she said that you didn't like, you can change everything literally within a minute, just by switching up how you do things, how you going about life. Moving like Katie from the In-Betweeners movie. Ah, well. Me and my boy watched your live last stream. Watch your live this time last year, proper creasing. Now I'm watching you, bear confused. You need to come in a bit earlier, mate. You'll get a prank call, you'll get funny content. If you come in at 2 AM, you'll see me fucking playing with tarot cards. That's just how it goes. I'm a man of many shades. Thanks, mate. I'm rather spiritually awakened in that sense. I'm awake on myself for a while, go gym, etc. See what comes. Brilliant, bro. Fantastic. Love hearing that. Things are probably going to be good for you, mate. That's just to get a single card pulling it, bit of Star. Like you're laughing in life. You're laughing in life. I might do tarot readings, by the way, on the Divine Show channel. Tarot reading live streams, maybe. And I'll do them for free. I'll do card pulls for free. And then I'll use that as a way to promote full readings on the website. But I won't do any more here, because I know some of you get, I don't know, when it's a wheel spin stream, you want your prank calls and that. I understand that. It's fair enough. You come for a certain type of content. I wanted to do that with that lad, because there's never usually people who come in and they actually are seeking out tarot readings from other people, do you know what I mean? So it's a rarity. Go on then. Where am I ringing? Where am I ringing, ladies and gents? Let me just check Bradley's streams. I think there's a few things I need to do actually. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. There's a woman, yeah, with like over 300,000 followers who she used to be the bird of a YouTuber. I used to be quite close. He's a lovely lad. I just don't speak to him anymore. But she's this American bird who used to be the missus of a YouTuber. I used to be close to years ago, and I was at their house in LA years ago, and she was alluding to me and Dom that she wanted a threesome with us, and she was like, I think she was
spin that fucking wheel.
One last
Bless your
spin
heart,
for
mate.
Mr.
Thank you very
Banter.
much. I think she was polyamorous, but he wasn't. I'm pretty sure, and he made it out like she only shagged other girls. Like he tried to say, "Oh no, it's great. She only sleeps with other girls," but she was like alluding to a threesome with me and Dom at the time, right? Kept making innuendos to us when it was just us and her, and obviously didn't move on it out of like respect for the mate. And you know what? I've just opened Instagram there. Her arse is mad. I should have. I should have.
A song request.
Thought
It's
loyalty.
probably going to be
I
shit,
didn't know him
but
that well.
thank you for the money.
Holly, 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 Holly loves to bite chunks of flesh out of Brad.
The fact is that, and just me dancing.
A song
You go back
request.
to talking
It's
about
probably
the
going to be
Scalpel
shit,
instead.
but thank you for the money.
The Stoke-on-Trent
Monkey,
Cup
what you
final
like?
held here
Big
in
Steve.
Missouri with Carlos Tevez
Right,
looking
Run
to
Monkey.
sniff lines and shag nines.
You know what? It's a fiver to talk about Eric. It's a tenner. No, £9. You're not having to wait. It's a tenner for me to read out any. No, actually, no. I'm not even going to say that. It's fucking stupid. Right. I owe Jack Mamrooney a 1-40. The Stoke-on-Trent Cup final held here in Missouri with Carlos Tevez looking to sniff lines and shag knives. Okay, that's a song. Thank you very much. I'll play that for you in a second. Jack Mamrooney, let me do your Let me do your 1-40, my friend. You said you wanted the number 4, right? Easy. I win. Knobhead, sorry. Sorry, too far. Too fucking far. Big Steve, you are the stream carrier. If you remain the stream carrier, you'll get the stream dice roll. Let me give you a spin. Here you go, my friend. IG follow, swap it for anything above. Call or pick a number. And give me a message on Brad Does Streams. Why am I still being quiet? I've like subconsciously thinking my window's still open. I'm fucking stupid. I'm a fucking retard sometimes. Right. I'm gonna just fucking start being louder. Milixon, do me a favour, please, pal. Give me a message on Brad Does Streams and tell me what the song name is. Because that link isn't working for some reason. Thank you. Who is your favourite subscriber who acts the most normal in your streams? I don't know. I like a lot of you. All the fucking 95% of you, of the like regulars, I like. The other 5%, you just piss me off. It's not that I dislike you, just might annoy me, or just might be weird, or just might like, I don't know. Yeah. You're either rum monkey, or you're like someone who criticises me too much, to the point where I'm just like, just stop being so invested in me, you know what I mean? That sort of person. They're the ones that I'm a bit like that about. I don't dislike them, but they just drain me, so I just don't. Do you know what I mean? The rest of you, it's hard for me to dislike you. It really is. What's the other channel that you're doing the carpool, seeing as you're not really doing them on here? The Divine Shell, it's called, mate. It's only got like 60 subs right now, but I'm going to be making a video on the main channel that promotes it. That's money, song, sound.
A song request. It's probably going to be shit, but thank you for the money.
Would woof, why didn't my breeder make the appropriate checks to make sure I could breathe fluently? Woof, 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 woof.
Fucking very fucking true, my friend. Very fucking true. Good question. It's what I'm asking as well. That's why I don't speak to my sister anymore. Anyway. I'm joking. I need to get over it. I need to get over it. Brad loves me, obviously. I do like you, Afia. How accurate are pendulums in readings? Really depends, mate. That depends a lot more on the person.
Sex on a beach and a cocktail around here, brother. There's sand and the cheeks $2 grand in a week. I'll take it, but real life, man, I want $2 grand when I speak. That's me. I wanna make $2 grand when I breathe. That's if not, then I see it as Pete. $2 grand for a show, my brother. That's quick text from the women I love. Got drunk, put a batty on my private story. It's an inside joke when horny, laughing it off, still drunk in the morning. Order something or two, get a pizza. Life still bangs when you're living on. Wake up next day, took a pic of myself, still clean, still looking like out for the night. Nice bottle of the Malbec, quick board game with the boys got heated.
I've listened to a few things from this fella. Not heard this. This is good. I've got endlessly saved. Really like that song. This is sick. Nice. Brad secretly hates everyone and just deals with everyone for the money. I don't, genuinely. Before my spiritual awakening, maybe, to be honest. But I've got a lot of love, mate. I've got so much love for people now. Gets a bit draining because I just like have a lot of time for everyone. Sometimes people I shouldn't have time for as well because of like everything I've done. So genuinely, like, I used to hate people who would speak like how I'm speaking now, but I'm just being truthful. Like, that's genuinely how I feel now. Because I just think it was pandering. But hopefully, you know, I'm not fucking pandering, like. You know what I mean? Whatever. Do you love me? Of course I do, James. What did your spiritual awakening feel like, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking, mate. A lot of these in chat will mind you asking. Because they don't want me going on about it. What did it feel like? It felt like the worst interior pain in my life. This is a song I've got saved. This is a fucking brilliant song. It felt like the worst shit ever. It just, my world broke down. That's what it felt. That's what started the awakening. It felt like just everything just came crashing down, and I felt so ridiculously sad and so trapped. I felt trapped in my situation in life, and I just felt like fucked, like everything was fucked. And shortly after that came a lot of peace, a lot of feelings of peace, a lot of feelings of euphoria, a lot of like awareness of myself and all these flaws that I'd never even saw in myself before, because they were covered with layers of narcissism. It was nuts. So it went from like I was incredibly low to just not even incredibly high, just like incredibly low to just peaceful. That's what it was like. Would you prefer if your sister died instead of Eric? No. Do you know what? I should stop even referencing it.
A sub request. It's probably going to be shit.
Fucking
thank you for the money.
Stuff like I guess we're talking about it.
How does it feel that this donation is literally the closest you will ever get to seeing your beloved dog again?
That is nuts.
Like, honestly? Woof,
that
woof.
is fucking... Do you know what, Run Monkey? Anything that deep again is a tenner with no wheel spin. Otherwise, you are getting banned from Streamlabs. That was nasty. That one was not. That one wasn't even funny. That was nasty. That one's a tenner. Anything that hard hitting is a tenner from now on. Otherwise, it's a ban from Streamlabs. Don't even call my bluff, because I fucking will. That one was hard hitting. Because it's true. You fucking cunt. On a serious note, I need to stop talking about that situation, in the sense of I need to stop talking about the animosity around it, because I said what I needed to say. I felt at the time, if it happened now, I wouldn't have even made that podcast that I made. But at the time, I obviously felt a certain way about it, and I felt like I wanted to just tell my audience what had happened, and it was what happened. Eric died because checks weren't done that literally cost £600, and it was £100,000 litter. Like the litter was worth $100,000. You could do a £600 check, but at this point, I've said what I need to say. Like, me harbouring any animosity now, do you know what I mean? I'm just not doing myself any favours. You don't do yourself any favours. And to be honest, I think it's just when I stream. I think it's just when I get talking about things. But I don't really, I don't think about stuff like this outside of streams, you know what I mean? So I think it's just streaming. That's probably why the sage smoke goes up so much. It's you lot get me fucking talking about shit. But I do need to let go of it a little bit, to be honest, I think. I do definitely need to let go of it. Because there's no point even being, I don't know. Would you prefer it if a small village in Eastern Europe got massacred instead of Eric dying? Yeah. Because it just feel like something on the news. Well, no, not if I knew that I was a reason. Like, if I was ignorant to it, then yeah, of course, because I wouldn't feel any fault. I just feel like it was something that happened. But if I knew, I don't think I could live with... Oh, actually, if it was like me 6 months ago, a year ago, I'd fucking have a country nuked to keep him alive, mate. I won't give a fuck. Because fucking sociopathic. I won't give a fuck. I had exactly the same thing. Mad how you feel so happy and caring about other people when it happens. It's nuts, isn't it, mate? You do. You just like... You have genuine empathy, but not in the way... You know, like when people call themselves empaths? I always find that weird. Because I always get the sense that it's like people trying to convince you that they are a good person. It's like... You don't even need to tell... Well, I know I'm doing it now, but let's say I wasn't a live streamer. I wouldn't need to go around telling people, like, I feel so much empathy right now. It just comes to you and you don't even feel the need to, like, announce it. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking beautiful. It's so... I don't know. It's euphoric. Magical. Magical, it really is. It really is. I'm so blessed. So blessed. So blessed that my dog died. As mad as that is to say, I literally am. Because it brought on this, and it was probably going to happen anyway, regardless, because of his blood, so... Can you play my song from ages ago? Did I miss a song, mate? I'm so sorry. I do apologise. If I did, I'll give you an extra song. Sorry about that. Let's have a look. It must have been a fucking while ago, yeah. Oh, did you DM it to me? Because it didn't... Oh. Do me a favour, mate. Just DM me again whatever song I didn't play. If it was Slaves by Hunter One, nothing came up. So just DM me on Brad Does Streams and tell me what song I need to play, please, pal. Sorry about that. Was it the Everlasting one? Because I did play. I played that. The Everlasting Love. What's your opinion of the recent death of 25 Lithuanian? No, I've seen the word, Eric. I'm not reading it. Unless it's beyond a donation. Oh shit, yes. Oh right, so I didn't miss a song request. Okay, no worries. Right, boys, I've got a couple of calls to do. Give me them. Go. Give me call suggestions. Let's fucking have you fucking knee. I'm not saying it. I'd never say that word. Never. Ever. Oh, I would love you endlessly. Call your mum. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, but anything referencing Eric, I'm taking money. I'm taking money for it. That's the energy exchange. You're gonna insult my beloved dog in any way, or even use his name in vain. I've got to be paid. That's my new thing. I'm gonna ring Shell Garage back. I'm gonna teach this man English. Hello, buddy. I just need to report an issue. Yes. Yes, I need to report an issue.
Which one?
The first one.
What?
The first one.
So where you call?
Yes. Just outside. You see the white one just near the forecourt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my car.
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
What it is, buddy? Do you know the petrol pump?
Yeah, petrol pump.
Petrol pump. Yes. I accidentally. You know when you're supposed to put it into the car.
Yeah.
I put it into my bum.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I didn't put it into the car. I put it into my bum.
Oh, when you coming today?
Yes, today, and I put the petrol pump into my arse, and now I'm running like 70, 80 mile an hour like I've got a 1 litre engine inside me, EcoBoost.
Okay.
From all the diesel in my bum.
Okay. You have a receipt?
Yes, but at the moment I'm more focused on all the diesel inside of my anus.
Okay. Any problem? You come tomorrow, today, anytime, 10, 9, 11, anytime you come.
9 to 8. Okay, just in that order. All right. Yeah, but
Anytime you give a receipt and you
Yeah.
go to manager. Okay.
yes, but is that okay? Because obviously I've got. Can I say to him? You told me to tell him I've got diesel inside my ass.
Oh, any problem you solve the manager.
Even if I've got gasoline inside of my rectum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, gasoline inside of my ass.
Gasoline. You put diesel, gasoline.
No. So yes, diesel inside of my bum. You know, bum near legs and back.
No bomb.
Yeah, you know bum, don't you? Yeah, you know bum. I bet you do.
Come tomorrow, no problem.
I'll come tomorrow and I'll let him know I put the diesel in my ass.
Yeah, anytime you give a receipt, not forget your receipt.
I've got the receipt and I've got diesel in my ass to prove it as well. It won't come out.
Okay.
All right, bro. You know bum, yeah?
I know.
Yeah, you know bum, don't you? Yeah, look at you giggling. You know. I bet you know my bum, don't you? I bet you were looking. You cheeky boy. You cheeky.
What time you coming today? Yesterday.
I might go in 20 minutes if you want me to, bro. You know what I mean?
What time I look CCTV?
It was what we on now? 2:36. It was 2:37 a.m. I was there. Just in a minute.
2:37 a.m.
Yeah, this is something I'm planning to do
Yesterday.
today.
Day afternoon.
Yes, I come in 1 minute.
Okay.
And I do. I was just telling you like past tense, but it's something I'm gonna do. Yes.
You coming?
You down?
You come and solve your problem.
You'll solve my problem.
I can't. So I look the CCTV and report to manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Complaint office.
I bet you'll solve my problem, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you cheeky boy. Was he? Correct me if I'm wrong. He was flirting with me a little bit, wasn't he? What the fucking hell? That is nuts. I've got a diesel in my ass. You got your receipt. Oh. Oh my god. Ring Tom Cruise and sell him some crystals. Tom Cruise likes Scientology, not spirituality. My mum used to do Scientology. She used to go to Scientology events, like 15 years ago. That probably doesn't surprise you. But yeah, my mum used to be big into Scientology. She actually, do you know what? It's so weird. She tells me a lot of stuff she learned, and it's actually like, you hear so much about Scientology, but the things she tells me she learned like makes a lot of sense. It's like stuff about how to properly like raise kids, for example, and how to like not shout at them and like give them, you know, like talk to them like they're your age so that they understand you better. And it's just like the shit she learned seems to just all be like useful, normal stuff. But then the Scientology you read about is like not having your own money and giving all your money to the fucking Church of Scientology and stuff. I don't know. Well, that didn't work, did it? She raised me well, to be fair. Shelley raised me well. You got to think, yeah. I was a child of a fucking man who, do you know what I mean? Like, was doing certain things, but like on a massive scale, and I was around it. The fact that I grew up soft, is a testament to Shelley. Like, she did well. When I was a teenager, she fell off a bit. But when I was a kid, she was a good mum, to be honest. She was a really good mum. Yeah, the actual teachings of Scientology aren't bad. It's just the coercive control side of it. I see. Of a man who, do you know what I mean, like was doing so. Well, I don't have to say it anymore. Do you know? Like these, who the fuck is watching this stream now and doesn't know about Wayne? Unless you've not watched me in like 5 years, you're gonna know about Wayne, aren't you? Right. Right, boys, I think I'm going to call it. I think I might have like 1 or 2 prank calls to chat left to do. I might have done them all, but let me double check. I might have like 1 or 2 left. Yeah, no, I have 1 or 2 left because a couple of people doubled up on follows. Right. I'll say 2. I'll double this up. I'll pass it over to next stream. I'm gonna make tracks. Big Steve, are you still in chat by any chance, my friend? Are you still here? Because you are the stream carrier, so I owe you stream carrier dice roll. UK call. 2 UK calls next stream. I've enjoyed it, boys. I've enjoyed chatting to you. I hope you've enjoyed the. I feel like every prank call's been funny tonight, even though we've only done like. We've done a few, we've not done loads. But I feel like they've all been funny. I like that. Usually I have a lot of like shit ones before I get to like the one golden one of the stream, but I think they've all been funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hilarious. Maybe that's it. I've enjoyed it though. It's been good. It's been good doing a proper stream after 16 days of not streaming. It's been good. And I've enjoyed chatting to you. And I really, really appreciate you watching me, especially if you watch the entire stream. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Appreciate you giving me so much of your time. Done 4 hours. Almost 4 hours, that's good. I'm not doing a vet prank call. Ask me again when the vets are open. Is Big Steve in the chat? Has he said anything? Okay. Right, What's his fucking Instagram? Because I know it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not Big Steve. Let me have a look. Oh, it's this one. Hello, my friend. You are the stream carrier. Thank you very much for that. Just let me know if you're still watching now, and I'll do that. I'll do the stream carrier dice roll for you. And if you're not still watching, then just give me a message whenever you're next watching a stream when I'm live, and I'll do it for you. I'll just give it like 2 minutes, see if he messages, and if he's asleep, then he'll just get in next stream. Oh, God. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Oh, he is in the chat. Sound. Alright. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Random.org. Right, if it lands on number 1, you get my phone number. Number 2, you get a snap, an add-on to my private Insta. Not close friend, my private Instagram. Number 3 is free song request for life. Number 4 is a coin flip for free. Number 5 is I'll send you a mystery gift signed. And number 6 is you lose. You get nothing. Oh, I thought that was number 6. I was going to fucking hold up a massive L. Right, I'll send you a mystery gift signed, my son. From your address, please. Obviously, it won't be shared. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, then you don't have to. But I ain't giving you anything else. But yeah, I'll send you a mystery gift signed. It won't be anything weird. Just be a mystery gift. I don't know what the fuck it'll be. It'll be something. It won't be like shit. It won't be. I won't send you like toilet roll or something. Then again, no, it'll be something. It'll be something good. Maybe. Right. Thank you so much for watching, boys. I really, really do appreciate it. Do appreciate your time. Especially these streams when I just do the same thing. Obviously, you must find it entertaining to still watch. So, I love that. Next stream, I'll probably do something a little different. So if you have any, like I'll do a wheel spin stream and then I'll probably do a different type of stream. So if you have anything you want to suggest, if there's any type of live stream you want me to do, by all means, give me a message on the main account, Brad Does Banter 4, and suggest anything. I am always all ears. I'm always up for suggestions, even if I don't reply, which I don't reply to most people, 95% of people. I read everything, so I will read it. If you have any suggestions, just give me a message. If you ever suggested something in chat, just assume I've forgot it. Once I'm done streaming, I forget a lot of what happened in the stream. So yeah, give me a message on Brad Does Stream, on Brad Does Banter 4, with any suggestions you got, anything you want me to stream next time, and whatever it is, I'll at least give it some thought. Even if it's something that won't make me money, that's sound. Right. God bless you, boys. Thank you very much. And I will see you in a few days. Bye-bye.